Okay, we are live yet again this week, about to do the next Delusion scape. Okay, everything is all set. Just let me do one more thing before we get started. I gotta put my device in the charger, so give me 1 second. Okay. Alright. Now that everything is all set, microphone on, let's go ahead and get this video underway tonight. Good evening, everybody. This is Xenoknight XZ6 here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of AKIBA'S Beat. This is part number 26 of this Let's Play of the game, and so in the last part we went back to the Fairy Tale Delusion scape, but we went to the new section of the Fairy Tale Delusion scape that opened up after the reveal that Kasuga Yuki, a member of the DAB, member of the DAB, sorry about that, let me try that again. So in the last part, we went into a new part of the Fairy Tale Delusion scape after Kasuga Yuki was revealed to be the DAB traitor. We went through the Fairy Tale Delusion scape and faced off against Kasuga and Kanon. We defeated them both, and we took on the Fairy Tale Delusion scape Grand Phantasm that was created by Kasuga Yuki, and we've defeated Kasuga Yuki's Grand Phantasm. But before we battled Kasuga and Kanon, we also found out that the cannons that were created, the multiple cannons, were created by Asahi and his group, because they were the ones to blame for spreading the rumors of Kanon. And as soon as after the first Delusion scape was opened up, which was the audio Delusion scape, we fell into Kasuga's trap. And as we heard, Kasuga no longer has any memory of what happened. And we found out from Mari that a new Delusion scape opened up, which is this one here. And, of course, a lot of other crazy stuff happened. We did a few other sub-events. We did a couple of quests from Miss Shariko. And, of course, we did a few other things as well. So, in this part, we're going to be taking on the Clockwork Delusion scape, which is another Delusion scape that just popped up over here to see if we can erase the rumors of Kanon, getting rid of the other multiple cannons that are waiting to be erased. And we'll hopefully do some more sub-events, hopefully in this part as well. So let's go ahead and get this started. Now, before we go in to this Delusion scape, let us make sure real quick that there is no other sub-event. Because basically, I do not want to miss any possible sub-events from Violet Eden or from out here in the open area. I believe we have to wait until we beat the Clockwork Delusion Escape in order for another sub-event to open.
You taking it safe, Break? Be careful you don't overwrite the wrong
So
line.
that's probably what needs to be done. And that's what I think. Okay, so there is no other sub-event right now. So that means right now we just have to head to the Clockwork Delusion Escape. And get going from there.
You better use it in case the power goes out.
And let's see. Okay, we're good on items for now.
Can we stop for a second, buy stuff?
Okay, let's see. Katomi is right now the character who has the lowest level, the same for Reiji. So I think it's time we get them a little bit higher level. So I'm going to put Yamato back, and I'm going to put Ryu back. So it's going to be Reiji. So I'm going to play as Asahi, Reiji, Mizuki, and Katomi. So let's head inside the Delusion Escape.
We gonna go.
Oh, and I gotta switch Pinku now, too. I'll do that once after this is loading. After this is done loading, that is. Okay. Let's check out what this Delusion Escape is.
You taking it safe, Break? Be careful you don't overwrite the wrong file.
Oh, looky here. Okay, let me just save again real quick.
What is this place? It's like a shadow of the town. I don't get it either.
A broken hourglass.
With golden sand?
Okay, let's take down some enemies to see how powerful these are. Okay, the Clockwork Owl, weak against water and wind, but not weak against fire and electricity. Then we have the Clockwork Butterfly, which is weak against both water and electricity, but not weak against fire. So Asahi has a huge disadvantage here. But it seems that Reiji and Katomi have a bit of an advantage here. Okay. I'm actually going to switch party members, so I'm going to switch to Katomi. So yeah, I'm going to switch to Katomi for this one a little bit, for now.
Look at how many there are. Please don't lose.
Okay. Clockwork Butterfly, we've already... The Clockwork Bishop is weak against both water and darkness, but not weak against fire. And then the Clockwork Dragon is weak against water and electric, but not weak against fire and dark.
It'll all be over soon.
Okay, oh boy. Took down quite a few. Okay.
You don't. 4 enemies? Will we be... You are in my...
Clockwork Lizard is weak against water and wind, but not weak against fire.
Wash away your sins. Tidal wave. Wash away your sins. Tidal wave. Now stop. Your enemy's running. Yes, so annoying. So annoying.
Alright. Let's open up a couple of the treasure chests that's over here.
Nothing nearby. We should search for treasure.
Gold! Ooh, we're getting some gold. Alright. I'm not sure if this is the final Delusion scape that we have to take down before Chapter 15 ends. Because right now we're trying to wipe away the memories of Canon. SP drink. Increases max SP by 20. Ooh, okay. That might actually come in handy. Yeah, this involves the hands of time.
The door. Shoyo.
Okay. Alright, there's another main story part here.
There's
But
an
let's
enemy here.
tackle on some enemies over here and see what we can find.
4 enemies. But at least
Okay,
we
the
have
Clockwork AKIBA'S. Let's see their weaknesses. The Clockwork AKIBA'S are weak against both water and earth, but not weak against fire.
Let me wash away your sins.
Jeez, Asaki will probably have a difficult time in this Delusion scheme. And I don't know why I kept him on my team, but oh well, who cares? Gonna get him overpowered a bit.
I feel like there's something nearby. We
And
should search for treasure.
why is Saki all the way over there? Unless that's a fake Saki. Unless this Delusion scape has fakes.
Are you planning to head back? If so, this is
Not
bad.
now.
Look at how many there are.
Okay.
Please don't
I
let
have to think it's either the Saki we know that's just waiting on the other side, or that's a fake Saki. Like a fake, as in one of the members of this Delusion scheme.
Restorative melody.
Hang on, let's see for a minute here, because I want to try something. Hang on, let me go back to where I found Saki. Here she is. Let me see what happens if I make a switch. That's gotta be a clone. Okay. Wow, I think that's a clone. Oh no. What would happen if we beat it? I have no idea. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be taking on some clones of the group. And Saki's the first one up. So,
It's an enemy.
and just to make this more appropriate, I'll switch to Saki once we get to it. But for now, let's give Kotomi some love. And we'll have Kotomi fight. We'll have Kotomi fight too. Okay, so I believe there's gonna be a boss battle coming up, but it's gonna be against a Saki Delusion. Oh my goodness. This game is about to get good, but then again, this game has already had its fair share of awkward moments, which I love. But first we're gonna take down all the enemies in this floor just to get some experience. Let's see how much further. Okay, Reiji is closer to leveling up. Oh, here we have these guys. Come and get me. Let's see. The Clockwork Golem is weak against water and earth, but it's not weak against fire. Okay, so Kotomi and whoever else has the power of earth have a huge advantage. But I think Kotomi so far has the biggest advantage here because basically she mostly uses water magic.
I feel like there's something nearby. We should search for treasure.
Power drink. Oh my goodness. We're finding a lot of drinks. We're getting a lot of power here. Like I said, I think we have to face off against that illusion Saki.
There's an enemy. You don't.
What is going to be...
Look at how many there are.
I believe we have to face off against these fakes. Or in this case, the cannons. Unless that clone Saki is supposed to be one of the cannons. Because there are multiples. Well, no, I don't think it's possible though. for that to be a multiple cannon.
I'm still growing after all.
Okay, Reiji leveled up.
I feel like I've gotten stronger.
And Mizuki leveled up. Wait, was Mizuki? Yeah, I think Mizuki was close to leveling up. Jeez. Okay, so Reiji's level 53. Mizuki's level 57. Asahi's the next one to be closer to leveling up. But let's take on the next enemy first.
We get the first attack.
Let me wash away your sins. Tidal wave.
Now I do have some items, basically, as well. Oh, thank you, Mizuki, for healing me. And the other members of the party.
Is that it?
Okay, is there treasure here? No, but there is treasure on the other side. Okay, so like I said, I think we have to defeat the clones of ourselves before we go any further. I mean, like I said, that's just something I'm feeling. I mean, we might have to take down a lot of these illusions. Okay, we now got done with this one. Let's go ahead and open the next treasure. Gold! Oh my goodness, I'm finding lots of gold.
It's an enemy.
Okay, here we go.
We get the first attack, and there are only 2 enemies, so we're okay. Die already! Die, please.
So annoying. Die
Okay.
It's an enemy.
Getting close.
Are we going to fight? We get the first attack, and there are only 2
Let me
enemies,
wash away your
so we're
sins.
okay.
Tidal wave.
Okay, one more is left.
There are only 3 enemies. Fine.
Let me wash away your sins. Tidal wave.
Okay. Alright. Before we do anything else, let me make sure. So, I'm just going to edit my party real quick. We're going to have Saki, Asahi, Ryu, and Katomi. So basically right now at this point, I'm not quite sure if this is just a clone of Saki that we have to take down, or if it's something else that we have to worry about. I'm not quite sure what is going to be going on, but this is going to be pretty much crazy. Just to be safe, I'm going to use a Neo Energy Jelly on Katomi and Asahi. I know I don't like using items at this point, but we'll have to wait and see. And I'll give Katomi... Oh, okay. Alright, here we go. Let's see what happens. Is this going to be a boss? Is it? It looks like it. Wait.
Saki?
It's frozen. What in the world?
Asahi, hey, I'm right here. What's going on? Why are there 2 Sakis?
What is going on?
That's what I'd like to know.
Maybe the delusions we've explored have finally pushed us over the edge, and now we're all batty.
Less theorizing, more chasing.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was going to be a boss fight. That was why I was kind of being prepared. Oh, let's see, there's something else about to happen. Okay, okay, since nothing basically happened, I'm going to go ahead and switch. I'm going to... Actually, I'll stick with Ryu for now, because basically, I'll stick with having Ryu in my party, only because basically she needs to have a little bit more power a little bit, because she is one of the other characters that are lower level.
How we can lose.
Okay, here we go. Alright, that is it for that battle. That was a little bit quickly. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to go through this very differently. Okay, let's see here. Let's just take out the golem first.
It's an enemy.
Okay, I see Ryu Momose.
Let's win this.
Okay, so I don't think we have to fight them, but I think we have to go through each of them. So that's why I'm trying to be very cautious around here, because I'm not sure if this is going to lead to a boss battle or not. That's why I got to be cautious, because I don't know exactly what is going to happen. So there's Ryu Momose, or in this case, the Delusion of Ryu Momose. So it seems that once we go through every floor, there seems to be a different character. Like in the second floor we saw Saki. In the third floor we saw Ryu. And I believe once we reach the fourth floor we'll see Yamato. Then the fifth floor, Katomi and Yoshino. Then the sixth floor, Reiji. Then the seventh floor, I think it's going to be Mizuki. And then the eighth floor is going to be Asahi.
Nothing is impossible.
And speaking of Asahi, he leveled up.
As it should be.
And Katomi leveled up. Sweet!
Now I can destroy them.
Resurrection. Oh, so now she can resurrect anybody. Okay, that actually will be good to use, but I'm not going to equip that right now.
Wonder what's in it.
Mega tablet. Ooh! Yeah! Gonna get a mega tablet.
Here's a cat.
Yes!
3 enemies.
Okay.
Let me wash away your sins. Tidal wave.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, jeez. Alright. Okay. Let's see, there's treasure over here. Let's feed the dragon.
There are 3 enemies. We
Let me wash away your sins. Tidal wave.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, thank you, Reiji. Okay, let's open this one. Con capsule.
There's something nearby. We should search.
Yeah, there is another treasure nearby.
There are 3 enemies.
You are in my
We
way.
can win, can't we?
You are in my way. I've told you a million times you are in my way. When will you learn to respect the boundaries? Boundaries. And get out of my way. And Ryu Momose leveled up. Sweet! Another level up. Woo! Okay. Now let's take on this enemy.
There are a lot of enemies. It's making me
Let me wash away your sins. Tidal wave.
Get out of the way. Get swept away by the tidal wave's current.
Die already! Remember, I'm a party member.
We know, Canada. We haven't forgot about you. We know you are a party member and you are helping us a lot. Okay. That's it for that group of enemies. Gold ink. Ooh, a gold anklet. Oh my goodness, I'm finding some pretty good items. These might come in handy later on. Like I said, I don't know if this is the last part of chapter 15. That's just something I don't know. Because I think we go through like probably like 1 or 2 delusion scapes in each chapter. Or just do whatever. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Over already?
Okay.
There's an enemy here.
Alright, we're getting close to the end of this floor.
Let me wash away your sins. Tidal wave.
Okay. Wow, nobody's even attacked this one yet? Okay. That's another one down, and there's only one more enemy left.
Here's a die, please.
Let's take it down.
There are only 3 enemies. It's fine.
Let me wash away your sins. Tidal wave.
Let's try to That's it. Only one enemy for die, please.
Wow.
You're so annoying. You're so annoying.
Okay. Now let's see what happens when we go up to Ryu.
It's me now?
Hey, wait.
What in the world is going on?
Something is
had to be
bound to
on track.
happen once we reach further up the floors. Okay, I believe the next person that we're going to meet up is Yamato. And Reiji is close to leveling up. So I'm going to give Ryu a few skill cans. Let's see. Yep, looks like Yamato will be next.
Here's an
Yep, I
enemy
see
here.
him. Okay, let's get Reiji leveled up first.
No
Let
problem.
me wash away your sins. Tidal
And then I'll switch over to Yamato for a little bit here. And I'm still going to keep Asahi in my party, basically, only because I'm not quite sure what's going to happen, so...
Not too shabby.
Okay, Reiji leveled up. So... Ryu Momose... I'm afraid... Oh, Reiji's kind of the furthest. Okay, I'm sorry, Ryu. I'm going to switch you out real quick. So I'm going to switch you out until Yamato gets another level.
There's a treasure chest nearby. Wonder what's in it.
INT drink. Okay, we're finding some drink items in this Delusion scape.
This is the door we came in from.
Yes, we know, Kanata, we know.
There are so many enemies.
Let me wash away your sins.
And we should be getting closer to a save point pretty soon. Because I'm not sure how many floors of this Delusion scape is there. Okay, let's see here.
Three enemies. We get the first attack.
Let me wash away your sins. Tidal wave. Let me wash away your sins. Tidal wave.
Okay. Okay.
I think there's a treasure chest nearby. Wonder what's in it.
Neo Energy Jelly, okay.
There's an enemy here. There are a lot of enemies. It's making me
Let me wash away your sins. Tidal wave.
Alright. That's it for that.
Four enemies.
Let me wash away your sins. Tidal wave.
Okay. Let's see. Kotomi and Yamato are getting closer to leveling up. Now we just gotta go this way now.
There's an enemy here. Maybe there are only 3 enemies.
Okay. Alright.
Seriously, Skillet.
Yamato leveled up.
What's this do?
Calamity Rush. Okay, let's check out Yamato's new skill. Asks enemies a few questions before shining a light on the subject. Okay, that's how the skill works.
I think there's a treasure chest nearby. I wonder what's in it. Die, please. There are a lot of enemies. It's making me
Let me wash away your sins. Hide away. Is that Die already! Healing.
Need something?
Okay.
You really have a knack for this. Nothing to it.
And Katomi leveled up. Okay. So, Katomi is now level 56. And I'm gonna give her the life can. Give Rhea the life can too. And I'll give Katomi the skill can.
There's an enemy here.
No, you don't.
There are a lot of enemies. It's making me
Let me wash away your sins. Hide away. Is that it?
Oh my goodness. Wow. We are taking down these enemies pretty easily here. We're actually doing quite good. Okay.
two opponents. Let's win.
Yeah, there's also...
Wash away your sins.
Are we still also going to be able to nullify the DAB Delusion scape? That's kind of the bigger question. Can we still nullify it? Like, I know we can't do it right now, but what about... Wait. Okay, yeah, that was the same chest we tried to open. Okay, looks like there's Yamato.
Yamato too?
You don't think that handsome devil was my doppelganger, do you?
Well, they are harbingers of death, so I imagine you have about another hour. My condolences.
Knock it off.
Katomi, that... Oh my goodness, girl!
Saki, Ryu, and now Yamato.
Are we headed
I
beyond
believe
the door?
next is Katomi. Let's see. There's no save point yet. Okay, this one's a little bit more shorter, because this one's a little bit more of an easier route. Okay. I guess we'll take this one down first.
4 enemies? Will we be okay?
Oh my goodness. We have a long way to go here. I'm not sure how many floors are there.
Die, please.
Let me wash away your sins. Hide away.
Okay.
Are you planning to head back? If so, there's an enemy here.
I'll just probably go for this way first.
4 enemies. We should try to reduce their
Let
numbers.
me wash away your sins. Hide away.
Okay. Yeah, that is Katomi.
There's an enemy
So far I'm right so far with the order a little bit here.
I don't see how we can lose.
That's like the third time I was right. And I believe next will be Reiji. Because we got him in our party before Mizuki.
You're so annoying! It's over! You're so annoying!
Build the first. Hey, I learned something.
Crimson Catalysm. The world kind of skill is that? EX skill. May tomorrow's weather be clear. Can be activated when the EX skill icon is displayed. Really? Oh my goodness, we got a powerful attack for Asahi. Ooh! That might actually come in handy later on. Okay, I might want to heal Reiji because basically Reiji is low on health. Same for Kotomi too. And I think I'll switch over to someone else in a moment. Let's see. Is Yamato, actually, yeah. I think I'll switch. We'll give Saki a chance, because basically we haven't given her much of a chance yet.
It's an enemy. There are only 3 enemies. Fine. Everything's fine. That's an enemy weak point code. No mercy. No strength. No enemy power. Here we go. Die, please. Is that it?
Okay.
There's a treasure chest nearby.
That's another enemy taken down and out. Yeah, that has got to be Kotomi's. Okay, we'll go through here first because this one has. Oh, that leads actually to Kotomi, does it?
It's fine. Everything's fine.
I'll check in a moment. Okay, ooh, my goodness. Took down one of the golems. See. Okay, that does lead to Kotomi. Okay. Well, at least I took out the guard that... Okay, there's no treasure there. Okay, let me take down the other enemies over here. And then we'll go to Kotomi's doppelganger. Okay. Oh boy. Alright. Okay, so that's where the next treasure is.
There's an enemy here. Maybe we can see. You don't.
And that
2 opponents.
also leads to Kotomi? Man, I am like finding all these little loopholes here.
Already? I'm still growing after all.
Reiji leveled up.
I think there's a treasure chest nearby.
Okay, yeah, they both lead to Kotomi. Okay, there's 2 enemies left. Let's go ahead and take care of the last 2 enemies on this floor. And then we'll talk to the doppelganger. But could this be a hint on who this Delusion Escape's Grand Phantasm could be? Because it kind of looks like it, believe it or not. Okay. That's it for all the enemies in this floor. Okay. There's got to be a save point coming up really soon. Because I think we are getting close.
even one of you, Ko.
I don't recall giving you permission to imitate me. I demand that you cease to exist right this instant.
Wait, Kotomi.
I don't like this one bit.
What a shame. I guess the Sonata line ends with you.
Are we in some kind of nightmare?
Yamato, let me hit you so you can tell us if this is a dream or not.
Cut it out!
Hey, brats. Quit playing around and get to chasing those things.
I think they're trying to lead us somewhere. I was thinking the same thing. Something is waiting for us at the end of this place. What it is, though? I don't know.
That is the question. What is waiting for us beyond this? There is still no save point floor? Okay, that's
Are
Reiji.
you planning to head back? If so,
Oh
When?
my gosh. When am I going to find a save? Okay, I went that way last time. I'm gonna go this way this time.
enemy here. Maybe.
When is there going to be a save point? Do we have to wait till like get all the way to the end here? I mean, that would be quite interesting. I mean, it would make sense basically because this one is going to be kind of a challenging one. Okay, but there's something going on here.
It's an enemy.
I'm not sure if this is leading us to a trap or if this is going to be leading us to where our answers will be totally heard or something. Okay.
There's an enemy here. 4 enemies, but at least we have the upper hand.
Let me wash away your sins. Hide away.
Okay. Okay.
Die free. We get the first attack, and there are only 2 enemies. Die free.
Oh boy.
Die already.
Okay, tell me, what have you done? Okay, well, let's take down this enemy first over here.
3 enemies.
You are in my way.
Win, can't we?
You're so annoying.
Take that!
Die already. You're so annoying. Die already. I'll thank you later. Here we go.
We can do
Okay. Yeah, so that's Reiji.
There's a treasure chest nearby. I wonder what's in it.
Then the next floor after this has to lead to
I
Mizuki.
feel like there's something nearby.
Let's first go ahead and take care of the enemies in this section here.
There are only 2 enemies. I don't see how we
I'll
can
be
lose.
your opponent.
I'll be your opponent, and I will take you down. Yeah. I really just cannot believe that we're getting closer to the climax, basically. But even though there is about like one more chapter left after this one. But do we have to go through like some sort of trial or something
Please. There's an enemy.
in order to go further? I'm not quite sure.
I'll be rooting for you.
Hide away.
Okay. Uh-oh. What? Oh, come on. I thought I took out all the butterflies. Okay, alright. Let's just take this down already. Oh. Cut that out, Mr. Dragon. see what this skill is about. Sweet Scythe slices an enemy with a large number of dark blades. Actually, that might come in handy. I'll actually swap that with Dark Sage. Okay, well, let's go ahead and take out this enemy that's right over here, and then we'll go ahead and take out the other enemy, and then we can go.
But we can world fully. Nice man. Restorative medicine. Healing. You want to mean that? Let me wash away your sins. Hide away. Is that
Okay. Well, it looks like we're down to only one more enemy left in this floor. And then after that, we can go visit the Illusion Reiji. Man, Katomi is level 57. Oh my goodness. But we still gotta stick with Katomi for now because she does have a huge advantage in this Delusion scape because she possesses the power of water. Then again, Mizuki also has that power, so he does also have the advantage. Okay, that's it for this group. Let's go talk to this. Let's go talk to the Illusion of Reiji. A smile on his face.
Now it's your turn to die, Reiji.
Yamato! Yamato, no!
Even has my same glasses.
Ah, come on. You're not even gonna try to chase him?
No reason to expend that kind of energy. If we just keep on going like we have been, we'll find our answer.
Could someone really be waiting for us in the depths of this delusion scape?
Why? Something wrong, Asahi?
Asahi probably has a bad feeling about this. Okay, we're on floor 7. Oh, there is a safe point. Are we... Oh. Oh, and there's Mizuki. Oh. Wait. Is this the last floor before the battle? Oh, this is not gonna be good. Keep everybody here.
3 enemies.
Okay, that means if this is the last floor before the final, then that means we have a ways to go.
Already?
Now you've done it. Okay. Alright. So we'll say that's the save point. Let me recheck the map.
This is the way.
Okay.
It's an enemy.
So yeah, so we'll be able to restock on
They have
items
3 enemies on their side.
once we get through. But I'm not sure if I have to fight the clone Mizuki or something. I think in the last floor we have to fight against the clone Asaki. Because I think once after Mizuki fades... Oh, and Saki leveled up. I think once after that illusion of Mizuki fades, the only one left would be Asahi. Because he's the only one left we haven't seen his
There's an
illusion.
enemy here. Look at how many there are. Please don't let me wash away. Hide away.
Already? You're welcome.
Okay.
There's a treasure chest nearby. I wonder what's in it.
Platinum. Ooh. Finding all these good treasures.
Enemy, what should we do? Die, please. We get the first attack. Let me wash away your sins. Hide away. Die, please.
first time I just noticed you can do that when you use the control pad to switch characters. How come I didn't even realize that in previous videos? How come I did not even notice that probably in the beginning? So I could have played as Saki in the very beginning of the game. Got to the Well, I think it actually did tell me that, and I don't even remember. That's probably it. Okay, well, let's go ahead and take down this golem.
There are only 2 enemies. I don't see how we can lose.
Yes, I will be your opponent, and I will take you down, and you will feel misery. Because it's fun. Okay. Boom. 1 down, 1 more to go. Gold. I'm finding more gold. Okay.
What should we do?
Guess we gotta go this way.
Will we be?
You are in my way.
You are in my way. Get out of my way. Otherwise, you are gonna be so disappointed. Oh. Whoa!
Not too shabby.
Where'd you level up?
Hey, I just thought of something.
Verdant Glint. What the heck is that? What the heck is that attack? Let's see what it is. Grows the spear to enormous size and strikes a wide area. Oh my goodness, Reggie, you are finding some powerful moves. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go up here next.
I feel like there's something nearby. We should search for treasure.
Recovery herb. Okay.
It's an enemy.
You don't.
There are so many enemies.
Let me wash away your sins. Tidal wave.
One enemy left.
Okay.
It's an enemy.
Okay, there's still one more enemy left.
We get the first attack.
Let me wash away your
So this should be the last group of enemies in this Delusion scape, I think.
Here we go.
Show you.
One enemy remains.
Let me wash away your sins.
Here we go.
You're welcome.
Nothing is impossible.
And I saw he level up.
Shall we buy something before we go?
Okay, let me save real quick, because I have no idea exactly what is going to happen now. But let's not put it... Oh. Sorry, Shariko. Okay, let's restock on a couple of items here. And let's sell some of the items here. Okay, now I'm not sure what's going to happen, so I'm going to have Mizuki in the party just real quick. Just going to make sure it's not a battle. Let's see.
Guess I get one now.
It's been everybody but Asahi so far.
I get it now.
What?
Come again?
Easy figured it out?
You've got the face of a man who just realized something he wishes he didn't.
What's the deal, Dingus?
You want to turn back?
After we've come this far, fat chance. But there's nothing good waiting for us at the end of this.
Asahi.
Let's just go. The truth will rear its ugly head soon enough.
If you're headed
Okay,
to the door,
I
please
think this
proceed with
might be
caution.
it. I don't know what's gonna happen, so I have no idea. Okay, so I'm gonna rearrange my party. Sorry, Katomi, but you're gonna have to go. And I'm gonna stick with Asahi, Mizuki, Saki, and Reiji for a possible battle. Okay. Oh, okay, it just appears.
Shall we buy something before we go?
Okay. So is Asahi gonna lose his memories? Is this possibly his delusion scape? Okay, the 8th floor. Oh. Who is that? Okay, well, before we go any further, I'm just going to go to the bathroom real quick, and then I'll be right back. So I'll be right back real quick. Okay, I'm back. I'm actually going to go back real quick. Because I don't know exactly what's going to happen.
I think this is the door we came in from.
Yeah, I know.
It's an enemy.
Kanata.
Are we going to fight?
So, just for this once, I'm going to create another data.
Fine.
And there's a reason why I'm creating another one. Because the only problem is I'm not sure if we do move on to the final chapter, I'm not sure if it won't let me do any sub-events in the final chapter. So just as a precaution, I'm just going to create another data. Okay. And I'm going to sit here. Okay, so what's going on? Who is... Oh, it's one of the cannons.
Welcome. I've been waiting for you. Cannon.
I don't recall anyone wishing for you to be waiting here for us.
That's true. But I'm not here because any of you wanted me to be. I'm here because I wanted to meet with you. And so I waited.
But why?
I have a request to make of you.
A request?
That's right. Just one simple wish. Would you be so kind as to erase my existence from the fabric of this world?
Huh? Why would you want that?
I am tired. Tired of this day that continues without end. And tired of my eternal role as Delusion contractor.
Oh, so we now have to follow it.
Cannon, please tell me, what are you? I'm nothing more than an avatar. An avatar called Delusion Contractor. I am not a delusion in human form, nor am I a human born from delusion. I am simply an avatar. So you're neither a human nor a delusion, but something else. As you are well aware, there are a countless number of me's. Yet we cannons all have a single collective consciousness. We share our memories. And should one cannon disappear, another will take his place before long. So, as a Delusion Contractor cannon, my consciousness will exist forever. Time will continue endlessly. As an avatar, there is no death, and there is no non-existence. I am a mind adrift in an endless sea of time. And I'm already so very tired. So please, I beg of you, won't you please cut the chains that bind me to eternity?
If that's what you want, why did you come all the way here to ask?
You don't know? The answer to that question lies within this delusionscape.
The answer? I see.
On your way to this place, with whom did your paths cross? Saki, Nippity, Yamato, Ko, Reiji, Mizuki, everyone but me. They're all just stage dressing. Nothing more than delusory beings imagined and created by me.
You made our doubles?
I apologize if their presence disrupted your mood in any way. I simply wanted to meet with you here, no matter what.
So you created doubles of us to lure us deeper in? Is that so we'd agree to nullify this delusion for you?
Absolutely spot on. Please, won't you destroy this delusory labyrinth for me?
This has got to be a trap. Yeah, like I said, I did create another data just in case if something were to happen.
So, what does all of this mean? Are you the deluser of this delusion?
No, I am not. I can't be, as I am not permitted to have delusions of my own. Delusions are a special power granted exclusively to humans. An avatar born of delusion does not share that privilege.
So whose delusion is this then?
It's mine.
Asahi?
What?
This is my delusion. Right, Canon?
So you finally realized.
Yeah. It was a little slow on the uptake, but eventually it just kind of dawned on me. After I met Saki, I became aware of the delusions. Then I met Mippity. Before I knew it, there was Yamato and then Ko after him. And when we were attacked by another cannon, it was Reiji who came to our rescue. Then I made up with Mizuki. We saw the doubles in the same order.
Which would explain why you were the only one missing.
So does that mean the true form of your delusion is... No, it can't be. There's no way, is there?
What's got you all so riled up? This is only a theory, but I think my delusion is all of you. My delusion is my companions.
What?
No!
You gotta be kidding.
What does that mean? That we're all just delusions?
I think I must have wished for friends. Friends who I could laugh and play with and have an unforgettable time.
It's truly a shame.
It's not true, is it?
That's right. It's not true.
What?
Such a shame indeed. You were just one step away from the answer.
One step away from the answer. Guess we gotta keep following him and see. I wonder if something's gonna pop up saying, like, this is your last chance to do whatever.
If my friends are real, then I really don't get what you're trying to tell me. What's going on, Canon?
It's as I've said before. Delusions are a privilege granted only to humans. And each one of you has made use of that privilege and birthed a healthy delusion of your own, correct?
That's true.
So what's mine then?
Asahi, your delusion is as follows. You wished to have an unforgettable time, laughing and playing together with your friends.
Wait, do you mean...
Now you understand. Your delusion is this day. This never-ending day.
Hello?
You just woke up, didn't you? Do you have any idea what time it is right now?
Oh, hey, Mizuki. Morning.
Wrong answer. It's almost midnight. That's about as far from morning as you can get.
This was your last interaction before the world began to repeat itself.
So, does that mean there's something you wanted to talk about then?
Are you seriously this dense? We've been friends since, what, grade school? Then all of a sudden you drop out of college and go full neat. Of course I want to talk. I'm worried about you. Are you eating right? Have you put any thought into your future?
Well, sorry for worrying you. But you'll be happy to know that I think about my future every day. I've got to find some way to be a NEET forever.
You weren't lying. You were constantly thinking about it. How things could stay the way they were forever.
I'm not your mother. Okay, later.
Night, Mom. Man, that Mizuki's always looking out for me. He's a regular guardian angel. I don't think I eat that badly. But my future? Yeah, no idea what I'm doing there. I just don't want to work, ever. I want to be free to do what I want, when I want, how I want. Just like today. Speaking of, it'll be tomorrow any second now. Where'd I put that remote?
At that point, the spread of delusion in Akihabara had already begun to accelerate. And into that abyss you planted the seed of a delusion. Ah, if only tomorrow could be today once more.
I did?
Jeez.
So, you see my statement was not false. You are responsible for all of this. You dreamed up this repeating day, and as a result, I was born.
That can't be right.
It's right, all right.
Can you not right now, Tachibana?
Sorry.
So the answer was by my side since the very beginning.
I mean, it's not like I knew.
Asahi, you really are the ultimate NEET.
I'm feeling like that's not a compliment.
You're straight up Needy Gonzalez.
Yeah, definitely not a compliment.
You need to get a job. Right now.
I don't think anyone's hiring in here.
You know, though, this could be a good opportunity for you.
Mizuki, you're supposed to be on my side. Anyway, I'm sorry, everyone. You've all been put through the ringer because of my stupid-ass delusion. I'm really sorry.
What are you apologizing for?
I thought that was obvious.
I mean, if that counts as putting everyone through the ringer, then I'm just as guilty, if not more so.
That's right. Your delusion was much, much worse, Saki. By whole magnitudes. Essentially a living hell.
You, didn't have to put it quite like that, Kotomi.
I caused everybody a lot of trouble, too.
Yeah, and I'm certainly not one to criticize.
My house is too glassy to throw any stones after the delusion I created.
It's the same for me. Not one of us holds this against you, Asahi. After all, we're only human. And humans delude themselves. It's in our nature.
That's right. Each and every one of us has a delusion of our very own.
Thank you. All of you.
How is it, I wonder, that all of you can get along so well under such bizarre and trying circumstances?
At times like this, there's not much you can do but laugh.
If there's another approach that you're aching to tell us about, though, by all means, do so.
I think you're all forgetting something. If the delusion of the repeating day were to be shattered, Asahi, you would lose all your memories.
What?
Oh, that is true. Once this illusion's shattered, Asahi will forget everything.
What the hell are you talking about?
You've seen it countless times already, have you not? Everything that's occurred will be forgotten completely. All the brilliant memories you forged with your precious friends, gone.
All of them?
And tragically, there's more. You only met your friends after Sunday began repeating. So all of that falls within the bounds of events that occurred within the delusion of the repeating day.
You don't mean...
All the rumors of the delusion contractor as well, of course. They too are contained within your delusion. So if this time loop ceases, the rumors of the pink-caped man will cease to exist as well. Today, my birthday, will be undone. And finally, I will be too.
But that means we'll all forget all of this.
Everything, from the moment the loop began, will be gone. As if it never occurred at all.
No.
That's right. Next time you meet, you will all be strangers. Even if you pass one another on the street, you will feel nothing and take no notice. Knowing this, can you still destroy the delusion?
I can't.
Asahi.
I see.
At first, I hated this new life. I didn't want to leave my apartment. I just wanted to sleep in constantly. But spending my time with all these people has been a lot of fun. I mean, I knew in my head that our good times would have to come to an end. That once this mess was finally resolved, we'd all go our separate ways. But if the alternative is being together with these people forever, then that's what I want to do. Even if we have to separate and can only see one another every now and again, that's fine. That's totally fine. So why Why can't we at least be able to remember that we met? What if it's our fate never to meet? That's too sad. And I can't put an end to our time together.
Asahi. Then my wish will continue to elude my reach. Very well.
No, it won't.
Saki?
Because I'll nullify this delusion.
What? Are you out of your mind?
No, far from it. But won't you be sad, Saki? Of course I'll be sad.
So why then?
Because I'll find you all again.
What?
If the world goes back to the way it was before we met, I'll just track you all down again. We'll meet each other in the same ways. It'll all start in front of AKIBA'S station, just like last time.
But there's no guarantee we'll actually be able to make that happen.
Yeah, our chances aren't great. After all of this will be erased from history. But I managed to remember before. It took a while, but I managed to remember every last one of you.
It is true, she did remember.
I could dream this big. There's no way I won't be able to remember eventually. It's not like Asahi would be the only one sad to forget everything. I will be too.
Yeah, I can't deny I had some fun too.
Personally, I'll be glad to be rid of all of you.
That's clearly a lie.
Asahi, I think we all feel the same.
Guys.
So, Asahi, let's do this, okay?
Oh, jeez. Okay. Hang on. I don't want to do this as of yet. I think it might be best if we exit out of this illusionscape and see if there's any sub-events that are going to occur. But I'll save first before we do anything on both datas. Because if this delusionscape will erase everyone's memories, then that means not only will Saki lose her memories once again, and not only will the pages of her journal be erased, but Mizuki will forget his memories.
If you're headed through the door...
Easy. Not only... Excuse me. Mizuki would forget his memories. Next effect. Ooh. It's blank. Blank. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to exit out of this illusionscape. But if there are no sub-events, when I exit out of here, we will take on the grand phantasm that lies in wait. And I'm saving on both datas, only because basically the second data is just a precaution. Okay. So let's exit out of the delusionscape real quick and see if any new sub-events have been active. This is just a precaution measure. This is just in case.
Save point. Remember to save often in games like this.
Okay. Okay, let's just head to the side streets real quick.
You taking a safe break? Be careful you don't overwrite the wrong file.
Like I said, this is just in case. Now, I will reload my data, only because basically I'll reload it. Just in case. And like I said, this is just a precaution. Okay, so no sub-events. Okay. I'm gonna... Oh, wait. Load. Loading. Okay, cool. Okay.
Remember to save often in games like this. It's an enemy. Are we going to fight?
It's a good thing I saved. Okay. This is it. This will be the final time we'll face off against a Grand Phantasm. But, I don't think this game is going to end yet. Even though, yeah, they're going to lose their memories. But, ooh, this is going to be sad. Okay. And I'm going to stick with Asahi, because this is technically his delusion. But it's kind of crazy. Alright. This is it. The battle against Canon, the Grand Phantasm. Will we be able to nullify this delusion? Because the only person that will still remember is Mari. She will be the only one that will remember. Here we go. The moment of truth.
The time has come for you to make a decision.
I'm sorry.
Hmm?
I'm sorry for always being so indecisive.
So you will destroy me then? Destroy your delusion?
I will. But I want you to let me play the hero to the bitter end.
Does that mean you won't destroy it?
No, I will. I'll destroy everything. My memories with my friends included.
And you make that choice of your own volition, do you?
I'm so sorry, everyone.
Why are you apologizing, you spineless worm?
She's right. Sort of. There's no reason to.
If that's the decision you've made, that's good enough for me.
Clean slate sounds pretty nice, really.
I'll make sure we meet again.
So let's take care of this delusion. On our own terms.
You guys, I can't thank you enough.
Here it is.
The stage is set for the last act. All that remains is for the curtain to fall.
Let's do this. Let's tear it all down.
Okay, here we go.
Only one enemy. The odds are in our favor.
I'll blow you away!
Okay, the Clockwork Grand Phantasm. This Grand Phantasm is weak against water and wind, while it's not weak against fire and earth.
Here we go!
And I believe this one will be the most powerful Phantasm we'll face.
Power of delusion.
Yeah, this is gonna be really sad to see that they're gonna forget their memories. Oh.
Do your thing.
Here we go. Take this.
Time to shine!
Yeah, like I said, for this battle, I'm gonna stick with these guys here.
I summoned thee!
I'll show you.
Here we go.
Dark bullet! Come on!
It's over!
Hold it down.
Oh boy. Like I said, it's gonna be really, really sad. Okay. Let's use another Neo skill bottle. Now, if there's anything that I do miss during my time in the game of AKIBA'S beat, like if I missed any other events or whatever, I will try to probably cover those in a future video. to get heated here.
Now for my true form.
Here we go.
Yeah, I see that symbol. I don't get why it had that target thing. I think it was supposed to activate my EX move.
Tell me something.
The power of my attacks. Here we go again. Oh my gosh, this could be a long battle.
They're all taking a lot of damage. Please,
this enemy is going to be a bit of a spammer. Well, could be a spammer for healing moves. If I'm not careful. Oh my god. Okay, let's hope this time I can take it down. Hopefully it doesn't plan on around the clock. So hopefully it doesn't heal. If it heals again, it's gonna be bad. Okay, now what I gotta do is get this power.
Flame bullet.
Looks like it's not gonna heal. I don't know. I mean, this Grand Phantasm could have a few surprises. Okay. Alright. That's it. Oh, Mizuki got him. Graphics board 5000.
As expected.
Saki leveled up. And that's it. Memory wiped.
Is that the end?
You're not blind.
Too easy.
You're breathing a little too heavily for it to have been that easy. I think I'm all battled out for one day.
Good timing, given that it's all over.
Not quite yet.
Uh-oh.
Well, the Grand Phantasm's toast, but we still have our memories. Why?
Cannon.
I don't see him anywhere.
Wait, so this isn't over?
We'd better get outside and see if this delusion's as done as we think it is.
Uh-oh. Something bad is happening. We must have fell for a trap. Replay. Asahi Tachibana's character song. A song. An unchanging yesterday and a glimmering tomorrow. Uh-oh. Something bad must happen. I think we fell for a trap. Let's see what in the world is happening outside. Looks like this isn't the end just yet. But it is the end of that Grand Phantasm, though. That was pretty tough, but I had to get through it. Let's see what's happening now.
Well, the encroachment stopped dead in its tracks for what that's worth.
Well, that's the good news.
Does that mean we're out of the time loop?
Only one way to find out.
No.
What day is it, Asahi?
No, we're not. I don't think we are.
Sunday.
What's going on? Is the delusion not really destroyed or something?
Well, it's not even midnight yet.
But the Grand Phantasm was destroyed, and the delusion is gone, right?
Let's wait until midnight. We'll have our answer then.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Nothing but bad feelings, really.
Mm-hmm.
Same. What's happening here? Is my repeating day going to end or not?
We now approach midnight. Let's see what happens.
It's almost time.
Yeah.
Here we go.
What the heck is this?
That's a really good question.
24.
I don't think that's normal.
That's putting it lightly.
24 o'clock, huh?
It
13.
could be a weird display thing. let's see what happens in a minute.
So it would say 13 o'clock.
24:01.
It isn't over.
Does that mean it's Sunday again?
One more ride around the big loop.
One if we're lucky.
I've never heard of 2401 before. Shouldn't it have reset to 0?
We've somehow broken into a time that doesn't exist in the natural world, I think.
What does that mean, though? My delusion was destroyed. You were all there. You saw it. So why won't this Sunday end?
Hey, Asahi!
Oh, I think we're about to find out what's going on.
What's going on? Why does my delusion still exist?
What is happening? We must have fallen for a trap.
Here too? Saki and I nullified this. I know we did.
Are they no longer nullified?
This is so weird. This should have been destroyed too.
Asahi!
Hey, what's going on? Have you guys figured anything out yet?
Well... Asahi! There you are.
You remember, right? The three of us nullified this delusion.
There's no way I could forget.
Then what's going on here?
Just calm down, okay?
How am I supposed to calm down while this is going on?
There they are. Finally.
Year 2, huh?
I'm getting a headache just thinking about all this.
Asahi, looks like they found you.
Hey, Mizuki, do you know what's going on here?
Exactly what it looks like.
Yeah, but that's just it. I don't understand what I'm seeing. Why did all the delusions come back from the dead? Today was supposed to have ended. Shouldn't that have made it so all of these delusions never happened?
Yeah, it should have. But it very clearly didn't.
Then what the hell is happening? I just don't get it.
Oh, it's Akemi. Hello, Ryu here. Yes? Yes, probably. I think it's all of them. What? Okay, we'll head there right away. Thank you very much. What happened? The DAB is hosting an emergency press conference.
What?
They're going to be broadcasting it on the Jumbo Vision at UBX.
Let's go, Asahi.
I feel like this is the start of something big and maybe nasty. But what?
Okay, let me check if there's any sub-events that are available. Because I want to make sure if there's any sub-events that are available or not. Okay, let me head back to Violet Eden real quick. It looks like all the delusions have been unnullified. Does this mean...
When saving, do be careful not to overwrite a sibling's data.
Yes, yes, I know, Yoshino. I know. I won't overwrite it. Jace. Okay. So strange. 24 o'clock. Shh. Did we get rid of 12 o'clock and we're now up to... Okay, well, I'm going to keep Kaneda on our team. And I think it may be best if I restock on items real quick before I do anything else. So...
A save point. Remember to save.
Oh, I should probably save in a minute, too. Okay, Here's what I'll do. Let me just go ahead and
I'd like to
get some items real quick.
if you don't mind.
Let me just restock on a couple items real quick. And I'll actually save at the Station Plaza. Okay.
Are you headed into the Delusionscape?
No. Not now. Just save on the top here. Okay.
Save point. Perhaps we can take a breather
The
here.
jumbo screen. So we have to head over here. What kind of announcement is it? Oh. Another Delusionscape? You have got to be kidding me. There's another that just popped up? Okay. It's filled with flowers. Must be a flower Delusionscape?
Look at the building.
Those delusions look as strong as ever.
Not that you'd know it looking at all the people gathering around. Nobody seems too disturbed about all this.
And that's a delusion, all right.
What the hell is the DAB trying to do here?
They've never shown themselves in public before, have they?
Yeah, their existence is something of a national secret.
So why a press conference? Why now?
Could there be some sort of connection between this delusion and the ones that revive themselves?
Only one way to find out.
Looks like it's starting.
Mikado!
This is a special announcement from the Delusory Administration Bureau.
You're alive! Or unless this was pre-recorded.
Kurosaki? Why? How?
He must be revived from the dead!
You may be confused right now, and we understand that. Allow me to begin with the basics. At this time, Akihabara has been chosen to be a delusion sanctuary.
Delusion Sanctuary?
It's been true of every era, from prehistory to modern day. Delusions lurked beneath every great event.
Yeah?
But people got lazy and began taking a few too many shortcuts.
Asahi?
Spilling gallons of blood before even taking the time to dry their teary eyes. So it became necessary to put an end to history as we knew it. And in order to begin writing a new history, even in the face of humiliation for my ideals, I chased them to the ends of the earth. That is my delusion. And you may tell me my delusion is a bit much if you'd like. But I will believe in it until my dying day.
All according to Kikaku. What in the world is happening? We're in the final chapter, I believe. This is it. Okay. Chapter 16. To each a tomorrow. Oh.
As a delusion sanctuary, our duty will be preserving and protecting delusions both in Akiba and across the world.
Protecting delusions?
Delusions are a privilege granted to all living beings and serve as a guidepost to the realization of inimitable ideals.
So does that mean all the delusions that we nullified have now gotten stronger?
That said, they are a precious resource, and by protecting them, we hope to serve as a foundation for global development.
What the hell does preserving delusions mean? That's what I'd like to know.
Why? How? Kurosaki should be... He's...
Seems our director's not somebody who dies so easily.
If you've been disquieted by the appearance of an hour after midnight, by all means, come and talk to us in person.
So does that mean Kasuga didn't kill Mikado, but Mari actually healed Mikado's wounds? Or Cannon brought him back to life?
Please, do not panic. We at the Delusory Administration Bureau want nothing more than to keep you safe. We will look after not just your personal safety, but the peace of the world at large. A world in which delusions can be realized will be a world of ideals, where war is a thing of the past. Do you not wish to see this world for yourselves? Then join us and embrace a future where neither tears nor blood will ever have to be spilled again.
So we have to face off against Mikado? So he could be the I think Mikado could be the final boss.
The invitation extends to every last one of you on the streets of Akihabara, as you have been chosen by Delusion.
Yeah?
We're chosen beings? Real? Oh, that's super jiggy. No, it's not true.
Why have things turned out like this?
But this is no longer the Akihabara you know. It has been reborn thanks to the efforts of a solitary group. That's right. They transformed a day that kept repeating into a day that never ended.
We're about to be exposed.
Every single one of them wished for this. Wished with all they had.
Is he talking about us?
Uh-oh.
That can't be right.
You guys should probably get out of there.
And now, I introduce you to the man behind this delusion. The man who's truly taken up the mantle, so to speak. Though I do believe you all already know him. I speak, of course, of the Pink Cape Delusion contractor, Cannon.
Huh?
Allow me to guide you to a wonderful delusion, sweeter even than your wildest dreams.
So we were tricked.
Take heart, everyone. We at the Delusory Administration Bureau have recruited the ultimate authority on delusion.
Cannon. How?
I think I'm starting to get it. The one we saw Kasuga kill was a decoy. A fake.
What?
Do you think Cannon made the double?
The Delusory Administration Bureau thanks you for your attention to our special announcement.
So, let me get this straight. The one that Kasuga killed, the one Mikado that Kasuga killed at the DAB headquarters was actually a decoy? And the real Mikado is... That makes sense. Oh my gosh. Mikado really fought this through. I think he knew that Kasuga was going to backstab him.
But before we do, let's give the wonderful people responsible for this spectacle another hand, shall we?
Uh-oh.
They've been playing us this whole time.
We've been had.
They tricked us.
Damn it.
Mari was in on it. I have to say Mari was in on it. I think she was in on the whole thing.
So, from a time loop to a never-ending day, huh?
That's why Cannon lured us in back there.
He was trying to make us dream up a delusion where this day never ended.
And I fell for it. I just kept thinking, I wish things could stay like this forever.
And Cannon contracted it out into a fully fledged delusion.
And all because I hesitated.
Don't act like you're the only one who wanted that, Tachibana. You're not that special a snowflake.
That's right. I thought the same thing. I didn't want to forget, so I didn't want the day to end.
Who has no thumbs and thought the same thing? This guy.
Me too.
And I felt the same way, of course.
I guess you could say I did too.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Honestly, I was fine either way.
Warms my heart, really.
But why? Why would the pink-caped freak contract out a delusion to make the day go on forever?
Maybe he wanted to be immortal?
I think the little lady's right. It had to have been a form of self-preservation. He just wanted to exist forever.
Immortality? Really? That was the true goal? Jeez, Cannon really fought this through.
So maybe he's not an avatar after all.
It was probably instinctual. He doesn't know any other way to live.
So we're stuck in a day that never ends? How is that different from a time loop day?
A time-looped day is just the same day repeating itself over and over again.
Okay, and a day that never ends?
I don't know.
Huh?
Well, I do know one thing, or I might. This is very fresh intel, so I haven't yet been able to corroborate it. Supposedly, we're completely trapped here in Akiba.
Why?
Akihabara is the only part of the world stuck in this particular day, which means that we cannot leave this time bubble we're a part of, which cuts us off from the outside world.
Probably because this is our delusion.
And since we all met here in Akiba, our delusion is limited to this one day in this one spot.
Which means the town is in a dangerous state. The reason and logic of the outside world no longer apply here.
So, it's less of a delusion sanctuary and more of a delusion biosphere.
I'm sure the DAB loves calling it a sanctuary. It's more of a preserve, though, if you think about it.
The semantics aren't important. What happens if things go on like this?
1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day. The time difference between here and the real world will keep slipping. And the farther removed we become, the less stable things will get. There's no telling what might happen.
Akihabara could fade and disappear, maybe.
That doesn't sound good. Then we need to nullify this delusion as soon as humanly possible.
That's not going to be easy, though. The pink-caped weirdo is going to be anticipating that.
But if we can destroy the delusion of the never-ending day, then all the other delusions will fall, right?
Well, I see some knowledge does manage to penetrate the incredible thickness of your skull.
Impressive.
Oh, shut up.
It's not just the delusion we have to destroy, though.
This will be the end. For real.
Yeah. We have to completely wipe out the day we spent together.
I suppose we do, don't we? And here we all thought we were prepared.
Doesn't bug me.
Hey, Reiji.
I'll get to stop babysitting you punks, and we'll be freed from all these damn delusions. I'll live my life.
Well, Reiji seems excited.
Ray. If ever there were a time to be honest with yourself, it would be now.
You ever know me to say anything that isn't true?
You needn't pretend to have your life together around me. I can see right through that. Just be the child you are. You must realize, no? That even if the endless day is destroyed, that alone won't free you from the delusions.
What do you mean?
I'm referring to the reason our memories still exist, even after our delusions are nullified. A phenomenon of which Asahi stands as living proof.
I do?
You dreamed up the repeating day, did you not? Yet you haven't lost a single memory, despite the fact that your delusion was very definitely shattered. That's because you were and are still a deluser.
Because there's another delusion now.
I knew you were a smart one. Yes, another delusion was born. Just before the delusion of the repeating day was nullified, the delusion of the never-ending day came into existence. When one delusion was taken down, another was waiting in the wings.
So what you're saying is...
We're all...
There is no limit to the number of delusions one can be a part of. That is what's happening here.
The infinite potential of delusions.
So I have other delusions in me, too?
I can't decide how you should all deal with this. Will you face your other delusions? Or will you avert your eyes? Will you live in a world of changing daily events? Or in an endless world where nothing changes?
We don't have the time to weigh our options like that.
Ah, but you must. At times like this in particular, it is imperative that you make the time to worry. But it's getting late, isn't it? So, if only for a night, or whatever the equivalent is now, I'd suggest you worry well.
What do we want to do?
That's the spirit. Worry now while you're young. It gets much harder with age, if only for the wrinkles.
Okay. We're supposed to head here where this illusion is? Worry to your heart's content. Alright, okay, this is where things are about to get harder from here on in. I know there was a chance we were possibly going to do some sub-events, which I'm hoping we will still do, but okay, let's see, what time is it right now? Let me go check the clock. It's 11:13 right now. So I'm gonna be right back again because I gotta go deal with the dishes real quick. But when we come back, we'll see more about the main story part in a moment, and hopefully we'll trigger some sub events very soon. So I'll be right back, and I'll return in a bit. Okay. My apologies. I am back. Like I said, I had to go do the dishes real quick. Okay. Let us continue, shall we? Let's see. There's still no new sub-events. Oh yeah, we only have Asahi. There's Saki.
You haven't gone home yet either, huh?
I've been considering that this might be our final encounter, and just wanted to come here for some reason.
Yeah.
Hey, Asahi. Even if our memories of spending time with everyone disappear, you think you'll still find me?
I thought finding people was your job.
No, not for this one. You're the one who found me, not the other way around. Or maybe I should say that you found the other me. The one I could never bring myself to tell anyone about. Which is why I want you to find me again. If today does wind up being the end, I don't know if I can make it on my own. I was only able to be honest about myself because you were there for me. It was a pretty embarrassing time for me, but thank you.
Hey, what are you saying all of a sudden?
Come on. Don't get all blushy and make this weird. I'm thanking you, so just accept it. You're gonna make me blush too.
Sorry.
But I guess that's the one thing about you that hasn't changed in this whole ordeal, isn't it?
Yeah. For everything I've learned and all the character growth I've gone through, I'm still just a NEET.
Well, as a savior of Akihabara, I'd say you're a pretty rare breed.
Well, I wouldn't be doing any of that if I hadn't met you, Saki. So, thanks.
Huh? No, that's not...
Come on, you're turning red now.
You can't be so cavalier about saying such embarrassing stuff.
He's thanking you. Just accept it, right?
Pink-kun?
Pink-kun's right.
Don't tell me you forgot he was here. Sheesh. I stay quiet for a bit and you get lost in each other's eyes.
That's not true, dingus.
Now you're stealing my lines? There we go, Saki. I like seeing you laugh at Asahi way more than seeing you blush over something.
Pink-kun.
But I wanted to say the same thing.
Hold on, what were we talking about again?
We were thanking each other, dingus lord. Sheesh.
I knew that. I was just messing with you.
I refuse to believe the lies of a NEET.
Okay, simmer down now. No need to get fussy. Go right ahead.
Go ahead and what?
Huh? You just said you wanted to say thank you. Go ahead. I'm all ears.
I don't have to thank you for jack. I want to thank Saki.
Seriously?
Me?
You bet. A proper thank you has been a long time coming. Thank you for finding me, for one thing.
No. I should be thanking you for finding me. Even when I wasn't there for you. You still kept waiting for me and believing in me, didn't you?
Of course I did. After all, I'm a familiar with a storied and honorable history bound to your family line. Like I keep saying.
Thank you, Pink-kun. But what prompted this all of a sudden?
Well, I saw the two of you getting all mushy and I decided I wanted in. Besides, I also kind of felt like I had to say something, you know?
I do.
Since you're hanging around, I guess there's something I want to say to you too, Asahi.
Could you have phrased that in a way that made me sound any more like an afterthought?
Well, you are, so...
Yeah, what is it?
Thank you for believing in Saki.
Huh?
It's just an incidental bit of extra thanks, remember? I don't want to make a big deal out of it or anything.
I mean, I won't, but why even bring it up in the first place?
You believed in something pretty out there. It was a reality that sounded a lot like Delusion, but you believed it.
It's not like I didn't have my doubts.
That's not it, though. You also believed in Saki the whole time she was gone. And that made me really happy.
Yeah, no duh I believed in her.
Yeah?
I mean, we're friends.
Asahi.
I want to thank you too, Pink-kun.
Yeah, you better thank me.
I want to thank you for... Wait. Now that I think about it, you didn't really do anything, did you?
Come on, I'm the cute mascot character. Just having me around is more than enough. I lift your stupid spirit.
I guess you do. I mean it, too. Having you around really does make things a lot better, so thank you.
There we go.
What do you say we head home now?
I'm tired.
Have a good night, Asahi.
Saki,
What is it?
have you decided what you want to do?
Yeah. And this is just a what if. Just saying. But if all our memories together were to get wiped out, would you come find me again? For real?
Yeah. It's just a what if. But if it happens, I promise you I will. I will find you.
Then I'll promise you too. I'll try to find you again. That's the tomorrow I'm going to strive for.
Oh, so we're just meeting everyone up. Okay, I guess we'll meet them all in the order where we've met them, basically.
Oh, hey, Asahi.
What's up, Nippity?
I see you're still stuck in Akihabara, too.
Wait, don't tell me you can't get home.
My place is just next to Akiba, which means it's just barely included in the bubble. So I'm okay, I think. Though I guess that's not really that okay, is it?
Yeah, that seems pretty not okay to me.
But for the moment I am okay, I think. Or part of me is anyway.
Is that why you're here? To kind of make yourself more okay?
This is where it all started for me. I had so many people cheering me on, even if it was just a delusion. And once that delusion ended, I had to go back to being an ordinary girl. Nobody's cheering for me anymore. Not in real life. And when I think about that, I get really scared.
Do you want someone to cheer for you then?
Huh?
Or do you want to be the one cheering? I remember what you said on the stage. Every word. Ryumamose, age 14. Signing on.
I like collecting pink accessories, and I hate bugs.
And what's your dream for the future?
To become a top idol.
And what do you want from the people living here?
To make them smile, and to cheer them on.
See?
You're right. I need to start cheering for these people.
And I'll cheer for you while you do.
Huh?
Even if anything and everything turns out to be a delusion, even if I forget all about the events of this day, I'll cheer for you, Nippity.
Thank you very much. But why is it that even though your words make me so happy, my heart hurts so much?
Are you all right?
It's just such a wonderful feeling to have people cheering for you. I want everyone to know what that feels like. So I'm going to become a top idol and cheer for every single person living in Akihabara no matter what. And I'm going to make them all smile.
That's the way. And I know you can make that happen, Nippity. In fact, I can even guarantee it.
I got a guarantee from a niece.
It's just as good as any.
But thank you very much. You've made me feel a lot better.
Looks like you've got your answer.
I'm going to cheer for the world. So, Asahi, I want you to cheer for me.
Okay. Alright, so next up, we gotta go meet up with Yamato. Okay, so it looks like this is the last time we're checking out the Delusion scapes, and there's no other sub-events right now. I believe when we move on to the morning, we might have a sub-event active. We'll see.
What's a geek like you doing in a place like this?
Tachibana? What the hell? Don't sneak up on me like that.
I wasn't sneaking. Why so jumpy? Wait, you weren't just thinking lewd thoughts or anything, were you?
No.
If you say so. I was just thinking, this all feels so video gamey, right? You see it all the time. The night before the final battle, one of the heroes goes off by himself and gets lost in thought for a while.
Leave me alone.
All right, whatever you say. We'll just assume that your lewd thoughts weren't directed at anyone I know.
This really is like something out of a game, though, isn't it?
Yeah, nullifying delusions and chasing down mysteries.
There's even a mysterious evil organization. And we've acquired weird-ass special powers that we use in battle.
Yeah, it's exceedingly game-like, come to think of it.
Are they breaking the fourth wall?
Even this conversation we're having right now feels like an RPG trope.
Oh my goodness, they're breaking the fourth wall. No! No! Why are you breaking the fourth wall? I hope they don't hear me. I'm kidding on that one. If you guys didn't hear what I said, I was going like, I hope they don't hear me. Referring to Yamato and Asahi.
Right now?
You feel it too, don't you? It's like we're just a few scenes from the ending. Wonder how many games I've got that I've given up on right before the ending.
I totally get what you're saying.
And I finally understand why I've never been able to clear all those games. I didn't want them to end. I wanted to keep on adventuring forever. I'd rather do that than save the world.
You mean...
But this is a story we have to end. I'm no player this time. I'm one of the heroes of this story. Well, a party member at least.
Yamato.
But why? Why is it that even if I do save the world, nobody's gonna remember it?
So what? Even if nobody remembers we still saved the world, we can honestly tell people that too.
Not if we don't remember doing it. How can we gloat if we don't even remember what we did?
I think you know the answer to that. Just keep the Chuny spirit alive in your heart.
Hey, you steppin'?
No, I'm not stepping, you dweeb. What I'm saying is, it's always been our destiny to save the world. That's just the role we've been given.
Huh?
In all the stories you've encountered, how many people have wound up saving the world?
A lot.
And after they did, how many were even accepted into the worlds they saved?
I see your point.
All the protagonists we've fallen in love with over the years have met with fates just like ours, haven't they?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess they did. And they're always saving the world without anybody knowing about it.
See? And weren't they much more awesome for having done it that way?
Ha. No need to get rhetorical. We both know the answer to that.
Of course we do.
Then I'll just have to join them. I'll save the world, then disappear into the annals of history. A nameless hero, existing only in legend.
Nameless hero. There's no sub-events in Violet Eden right now. Or here. I'm hoping we'll get to do some sub-events just before we have to take on the final boss in this game. Here's Katomi. Let's go talk to her next. Then we'll talk with Reiji.
Hey, not heading home?
No. I just figured I'd cool myself in this breeze a little.
You're lamenting the idea that you'll lose this place, aren't you?
Of course. This is the first place I've ever truly belonged.
But you can't bring yourself to go inside.
I was about to, before I was rudely interrupted.
No, you weren't. You don't have to lie to me.
I'm not.
Then go on in.
Now I've changed my mind.
I don't buy that.
Oh?
It's not your mind that's changed. It's you.
Oh, don't give me that pithy crap.
Well, if you won't hear it, then I don't want you getting within a 1-meter radius of me.
What?
I haven't heard you give anyone any radii for a while now.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
Because nobody ever takes it seriously when I do.
Exactly.
Okay. You've clearly had something to say to me since you got here. So out with it. Now.
I just said it. I've noticed a real change in you since we first met.
I haven't changed a bit.
Then in that case, I imagine you've already decided what you want to do.
Of course. I intend to reduce Cannon to little bits of pink cape floating in the wind. Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay, maybe you haven't changed.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
But once the delusion is gone, you're going to forget all about our time together.
So what? I'll be relieved to finally forget all you losers.
You won't feel lonely? All right, then. See you around. Don't catch cold now.
I will feel lonely. How could I not? Don't push your luck. Just let me be me until the end, okay?
I'm still here, Ko.
Wow. Well, we now gotta head to Junk Street. Let's actually talk with Sharko real quick to see if there's any new quest that's available right now. While we're here, anyway. Nothing? Okay, I guess nothing right now. I was just making sure. Okay, now we gotta talk to Reiji.
Hey.
Well, if it isn't Asahi. What's up? Checking out the nightlife?
No, not exactly. How about you, Reiji? Are you on your way home or something?
Does it look like I'm going home?
Not particularly.
Let me ask you something. What does this delusion look like to you?
I'm not exactly sure. Some kind of digital something or other?
Well, yeah, that's pretty much accurate, I guess. Even I couldn't figure it out at first. But when my delusion formed, the stores around here started doing really well.
What do you mean?
I realized it once my delusion was destroyed. I was living in a digital world.
How did you pull that off?
I saw everything in zeros and ones. Makes sense that the delusion I spawned made the whole world that way.
That is very... you.
It's cynical is what it is. If this digitization spreads, it'll make everything binary. But if we destroy the delusion of the eternal day, all the other delusions will go with it. Nothing left at all. Just zeros. No ones. And in the end, we humans are the ones responsible for making that final call. The answer I've been seeking is right at hand, and yet...
You're afraid of what'll happen when you reach that answer, aren't you?
Yeah, that's exactly it. The answer I wanted wasn't a 0 or a 1. It was something more ambiguous. So I've been turning my eyes away from the answer right under my nose. Not like me, is it?
But that is the real you, isn't it?
I don't want to admit it if it is.
That's a bad habit a lot of adults have, isn't it? Seeking out an answer only when that answer is convenient, I mean.
It may well be.
Personally, I wouldn't say I'm particularly smart. And I used to absolutely hate tests when I was little. But no matter how poorly I did on them, I never worried about it.
And why's that?
Well, because whether I got a 0 or a 1, I still failed, right?
I wouldn't say you're particularly smart either.
Well, I am a NEET after all. How smart can I be? But you're the real idiot here.
Am I now?
You need to just find your answer, no matter what it might be. You're a kid who never quite learned how to grow up, aren't you?
Guilty as charged. I couldn't have put it better. I've grown up in years, but not in my heart. I'm still just a snot-nosed little brat.
And there you have it. A perfect 0-point answer. Take pride in it and face the truth.
Your stupidity may have just saved me, kid. Guess I never had to worry about the answer in the first place.
Okay, that just leaves one place left. We now gotta head to UBX to head to the Freedom Fighters hideout. Oh boy. Let me save real quick before I do anything else. believe that we're soon nearing the end. Let's go talk to Mizuki. Wrap this up.
I figured I'd find you here.
Hi, Asahi. Hey, do you remember? When we were little, we used to always make up secret bases to play around in.
Of course I remember. We'd bring our most precious treasures into them so we could protect them with our lives.
Oh, so we're calling those treasures now?
What do you mean?
Well, it seems like all you ever brought were dirty magazines.
What? Asahi!
Really?
Wait, you seriously forgot about that?
No, I just didn't exactly want to remember that part, I guess.
Well, once this is all over, neither of us is going to remember a whole lot. Even if we try, we'll forget it all.
Mizuki.
Everything about this long, looping day that I got to spend with you and your friends. And everything about Boss, Akari, and Aoi.
Does that mean you're not planning on...
No, not at all. Don't worry. Boss and the twins wouldn't want me to let them stand in the way of the truth. Personally, I'm proud of my delusion. The freedom fighters wanted to protect Akihabara, and that's exactly what they did. And they did it well. Or so I'd like to think, anyway.
They did.
But there's one thing I can't quite accept.
What's that?
When Boss said the freedom fighters were disbanded, I can't accept that. Because even right this very minute, I'm performing my duties as the sub-boss of the Akihabara freedom fighters.
Well, that's enough RPG-style encouragement for one day. I'd better get home and get some rest.
Let's just make sure there's no other sub-events right now. So, we're nearing the end. This means basically we'll only have one more night to sleep. And then after that, we have a lot of other stuff to do. Now, still nothing. Okay, I think we have to move on to the next day in order to get the sub-events going. Let's just hope this is true. Let's just hope we can do the sub-events, the last set of the sub-events, before the final battle to each a tomorrow. Oh my goodness. I'm actually kind of sad that this is coming to an end. Well, then again, I speed for this game. I mean, yeah, I sped for the entire game. And now we're gonna go to sleep.
There's no place like home. Thanks, guys. I feel like I can actually do this now.
I'll try to find you again. That's the tomorrow I'm going to strive for. I'm going to cheer for the world. So, Asahi, I want you to cheer for me.
I'll save the world, then disappear into the annals of history. A nameless hero, existing only in legend.
Don't push your luck. Just let me be me until the end, okay?
Guess I never had to worry about the answer in the first place.
Even right this very minute, I'm performing my duties as the sub-boss of the Akihabara freedom fighters.
All right. I know what I have to do.
We now move on to the next day. Oh my goodness. I can't believe this is coming to an end. Oh! We might do a few extra things probably before the final boss, so keep in mind, though, we might do a couple extra things to keep it longer. Who knows? And There you are again. Look at you. Just chilling. Okay. I think we have to go to Violet Eden, I think. Okay, let's head to Violet Eden, because I believe it's where we have to go and meet up with our comrades. Head to the usual spot, because basically that's the usual. The usual. Okay, here we go.
Good morning. Wait, huh?
Yo, you're late.
We were just about ready to leave without you.
Why do we even bother setting a schedule at this point?
This is why it sucks to have to rely on me.
Did you at least wash your face before you left your apartment?
Uh-oh.
We've been waiting for you.
You ready for what's in store?
You're the last to arrive, Asahi.
You guys.
Have you all decided what to do?
I'm going to find everyone again. I'm going to cheer for the world.
I'm gonna become a hero.
I'm going to tear that freak a new one.
I'm going to get my answer.
I'm gonna fulfill my sworn duty.
And I'm going to tell you all later.
Yeah?
Are you kidding me?
That's a very Asahi thing to say.
Yeah, it really is.
The hurdles are all set up in front of us.
If anyone dares to get nervous now, they'll have to deal with me.
I'm actually kind of excited about this.
Me too. And you can count on me to see it through.
You all look so determined. So, let me tell you this, not as an information dealer, but as a friend. Last night at UBX, during the broadcast, a new Delusionscape entrance appeared. This is the final delusion, I believe. The one to end all delusions.
Thank you very much, Akemi.
It's nothing, really. You've all got my heart pounding harder than it has in quite a while. So, go, all of you. Go to your destinies.
Let's do this.
I look forward to the day we meet again.
Time lording. By examining Asahi's bed, you can adjust the time of day appropriately as required by the plot. Because time is, as they say, a little more than a construct. What does that even mean? Okay, here they are. What? Head to the eternal delusion scheme. Why isn't there one for Akemi? Gosh dang it! Or do we have to switch into someone else? Let's see. We have one over here. We have one over here in the side streets. We have one over here. 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 Hang on. Let me head back to the bedroom real quick. I'm not going to mess with anything, but I just want to, see what this time lording thing is about.
You better use it in case the power
Head to
goes
the eternal delusionscape. And that's... yeah, it's over here.
Oh, good, a safe spot. I could use a breather.
Oh! Okay, so I can mess around the timings a little bit here. Okay, so I guess we can mess around with the time slots as much as we want. Okay. But why isn't Akemi having a sub-event right now? That's just strange. She should have one more. Okay. Let me check whose sub-events are open right now. Let's see.
There's about to be an event of some kind.
Okay, this one's for Yamato. That one's gotta be for Moe. This one's on Junk Street. Oh my goodness, who's this? You know, I think I'll do them all in a different order, basically.
Oh, good, a safe spot. I could use a breather.
Okay, we got one for Moe.
An event of some kind.
Let's get to Moe's sub-event. Chapter 3, An Ordinary Girl, Moe sub-event.
Oh, Master Asahi.
Looks like the Delusion's back and business is booming, huh?
And I owe it all to you. Though, I guess I probably shouldn't be happy about that, should I?
I think it's okay to let it slide just this once.
Whoa, Moe. That man, he isn't your boyfriend, is he?
Definitely not.
Did you really have to throw in definitely there?
Oh, whew, I was worried for a second. Naturally, a perfect maid like Moe couldn't very well have anything but a perfect boyfriend.
Ouch. I could be a customer, you know. You thought about that?
Perfect maid, huh?
Moe?
I'm sorry.
It bothers you, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
The idea of you being perfect.
Oh, well, I suppose I can't hide it from you any longer, Master Asahi. You've already seen that side of me once. Then what would you have me do? I'm not the icon of perfection you think I am, Kanami. I am as you see me, human. I failed you, and I felt so guilty about it all this time. There were days I even felt like hiding because of it.
If you need to talk, I'm happy to lend an ear. But beyond that, I don't think there's anything else I can really do.
Thank you. I appreciate the concern. Perhaps, since you've offered, we can go somewhere private and discuss matters. The maid Delusionscape, maybe?
Huh? Okay, sure, I guess.
A Delusionscape. We gonna go?
Okay, I guess we're gonna go into the maid Delusionscape. Night.
Save point. You'd better use it in case the power goes out.
Okay, I'll have Kana to lead.
Hey, Moe, why exactly are we here?
For some reason, I just feel like I'll be able to talk more freely in this place. About the real, unadorned me. Stripped of any lies or pretenses.
What do you mean?
As you say, I'm not a perfect maid. Not at all.
Well, yeah. Nobody's perfect.
No. I don't mean I'm flawed like everybody else. I don't think you understand just how imperfect I really am.
What are you getting at?
I'm just kidding. I never get to say things like that in my maid persona, so I figured I'd give it a shot here. I'm really just an average, run-of-the-mill girl trying to get by in life. Not sure where all my mystique comes from.
You had me going there for a second.
It feels good to let loose a little. Hey, can I tell you something?
Sure, shoot.
Master Asahi, why do you think I became a maid in the first place?
Because you wanted to make all the masters in Akiba happy?
Bzzzt. That's a perfect reason for a perfect person. Me, I just wanted to wear cute clothes and work somewhere quaint. Thought it'd be fun and make me happy. That's it.
Wow, seriously?
Yep, and your reaction says it all. That's not a proper reason for a perfect maid to go to work. It's not befitting of the great perfect maid Moe, who is decidedly not the same girl you'll find behind the frou-frou. The Moe everyone always compliments and looks up to doesn't exist. She's a scam. She's not real.
If that's
What?
the case, though, then why? Why come this far? Why put on the perfect maid act for so long?
Well, it's sure as hell not to live up to expectations. More like because I'm afraid of not living up to expectations. The bar's been set, and I'm terrified of slipping below it. But it's just way too high now. Unrealistically high. This delusion came from the expectations of all the masters, and my own inability to live up to those expectations.
So, you're here because...
Because I still don't know my true self. And I want to know who I really am. And if we explore this place a little deeper, there's a chance we might find the answer, isn't there?
Maybe, but...
Master Asahi, please, accompany me to the deepest part of this place. I want to know who the maid called Moe really is.
All right. I'll escort you to the end. Let's find out together.
I guess we're heading all the way to the end. Okay,
Are we
so
headed beyond the door?
now I'm really hoping Akemi will have a sub-event because I really want to get done with all of the sub-events.
4 enemies.
Come and
I'll
get
be rooting.
No. Okay, yeah, the enemies are not that powerful. Okay, I wasn't sure if the Delusion escape were revived, these enemies would have been more powerful. Or something like that in a way.
Are we headed beyond the door?
And I'm not sure if I'm going to do all the sub-events tonight because of how long everything took.
It's an enemy. What should we do?
And we're in a dead end.
There's something nearby. We should search for it.
Uh-oh.
We're surrounded. I'm so sorry. I wasn't prepared.
Okay, and like I said, I think we'll save the Internal Delusion escape for a future video. I don't know if I'm going to do it tomorrow. I think what I want to do is just actually make sure that I power up my characters like a lot more powerful because I don't know how hard
Are you planning to head back?
how hard everything is gonna be.
It's an enemy. What should we do? 4 enemies.
Come and
I'll
get
be
me.
rooting.
Okay.
Are we headed beyond the door?
To go the other way.
There's an enemy here.
Yeah, I'll try to get done with a few of the sub.
It's a sneak attack. Well, there are a lot of enemies.
Ember's Edge! Check this out!
We're really strong. Long road ahead. If you're headed through the door, please.
Yeah. Can't believe this is going on for 2 hours now.
It's an enemy. Are we going to fight? 4 enemies. And they have
Come
an
and get
advantage.
me. Get that Ember's approval! Not so fast!
Okay.
If you're headed through the door, please.
Bird floor.
It's an enemy. There are so many enemies.
No problem.
I think it's a good thing I'm a little bit more powerful here. Because at this point, it's going to start getting annoying with all these enemies around here.
4 enemies. And they have an advantage.
Especially in this Delusion escape where it's a lot more harder to avoid them all. Because, especially if I want to get these sub-events done. There was no escape for this one.
3 enemies.
No problem.
Can win.
So we can now proceed to any time of the day. We can proceed to the evening and midnight.
Are we headed beyond
And
the door?
night. So that means we could be able to unlock some sub-events in different hours. We might want to use that to our advantage. Please turn away.
It's going to fight?
And we could try to see if there's any new things that maybe we haven't even discovered yet in this game.
What should we do?
Some huge surprises, maybe.
If you're headed through the door,
I guess we'll find them.
There's an enemy here. Maybe we can sneak past.
Yeah. I'm sorry if this part's a little bit more longer than some of my other parts, basically. I know that I normally don't go up this high, basically. Normally I keep my videos like an hour and a half, basically. But, since we're kind of nearing the end, basically, some of these videos are going to get a little longer. And that Castle Delusion escape was proof of that, basically, of how long things were. Wait, do we have to face off against a Grand Phantasm or something here?
Are you going to save our progress? Just be sure to pick the right...
Well, I'll save just in case. Because I don't know what these subvents are going to do.
The door.
Alright, we're at the deepest part of the main Delusion escape. So let's continue talking with Moe.
We're here, Moe. End of the line.
But why? Why isn't there anything here?
Because this is the reality of the situation. This is the truth.
So, there is no real me? Just the person I pretend to be?
No, I don't think that's quite right.
Then what?
The real you has been right in front of you all along.
What?
Moe is Moe, and that's you. You're perfect and imperfect rolled into one. The maid Moe is a perfect existence, an ideal, like the delusion she spawned. But that perfect maid was created by you, through your dedication, through your desire not to let anyone down. You were so afraid of not living up to expectations, you never even noticed that you always did live up to them. And that was all you. It's not easy to do what you did, but you did it. All on your own.
Asahi.
That's why there's no Grand Phantasm here. Because perfect maid Moe and regular girl Moe are the same person. You need to be proud of what you've accomplished and make it a part of you. And recognize that you are maid Moe.
Thank you. I actually do feel better now.
Just don't push yourself so hard anymore, okay? Especially around me. You can be regular girl Moe when you're talking to me. There's no need to be perfect.
Oh dear. You shouldn't say such things.
Huh?
You know that makes you sound like you're my boyfriend, right?
What?
Psych! I didn't want to waste any time trying out this regular girl thing with you. It's a nice fit.
Seriously?
Imagine earrings. Increases fill rate and Imagine gauge by 20%. With a demure yell, she say. Chapter 3, An Ordinary Girl. Moe sub-event end. Okay, so we got done with all of Moe's sub-events, so that means we won't have to worry about her sub-events anymore. We can now escape here. Okay, but there's still a few sub-events out here. There's gotta be a new sub-event for Akemi at some point. I might have to change hours, basically. Maybe that's it. Like I said previously, I really hope I didn't miss any. Alright. Yamato, I believe it's Saki, Reiji. Oh, there's a... I still don't see Shariko's. Like I said, probably we have to change the hours, basically, in order for them to appear. So that's maybe why they aren't appearing right now. So the time lording thing might actually come to our advantage. We'll just save. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm going to do all the sub-events. I might actually end up doing all of them.
The Delusionscape? I'll come with you. Look,
Let's talk to Sharko real quick.
let's see what she has.
Oh, we have 6. Audio in the world? What kind of creature is that? Been asked to set up a big speaker. It's all you, bub. Don't break it. Ooh, these might be secret bosses.
It's a clothing store. Shall we try on a
Okay,
few
well,
outfits?
first things first, we gotta go through the sub-events here. Okay. Oh, it's back in the idle Delusionscape. Okay.
Are you headed into the
Okay.
Delusionscape?
Ryu
I'll come with
Momose. Chapter 8. My first fan. Ryu's sub-event.
I can't seem to find him anywhere.
Something wrong?
Oh, Asahi!
What's up? Are you looking for somebody?
Yes. Before the never-ending day ends, I was thinking I'd like to try to put on my live show.
And your agent's okay with it?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it'll be an issue.
That's true. He's just going to forget all of this happened anyway once the day finally ends.
That's why I want to do this now, before people forget. Because if I do it after they forget, it'll be too late. So I've been looking around, because I wanted to personally hand over a flyer.
Oh, did we miss part of the town or something?
No, just one specific person. Somebody who I think deserves to receive a flyer directly from me.
And who would that be?
You know, that guy.
You're going to have to be more specific.
She's talking about Goggles.
The one who's been a supporter of mine from the very start. Megane.
Oh, Goggles. Yeah, I think he'll be really happy to get a flyer from you.
I'm sure he will be.
Nippity?
Hey, Asahi. Will you help me find him?
You bet. I've got a gentleman's agreement to make good on after all.
Okay, we're gonna have to speed through some of these here.
A save point. Remember to save often in games like this. Are you headed into the Delusionscape? I'll come with you.
Hey.
Can't seem to find him anywhere.
Sunburn stuff? Not that I'm aware of.
It's not like we're out of places to look. Though it does seem a little odd that we haven't run into him yet.
I really want to see him. I'd be so happy if I could.
And you have absolutely no idea where he might be?
Well, now that you mention it,
You got something?
maybe. I'm not sure. But just maybe.
Okay.
Are you going to save our progress? Just be sure to pick the right spot. It's the Delusionscape entrance. Are we gonna go inside?
See if he's here.
No sign of him.
I really had a good feeling about this spot, too. Seems like the perfect place. Any other ideas where he might be?
Maybe he only ever existed in my heart.
Nippany?
A save point. Remember to save often in games like this.
Side streets seem to be goggle-free.
Yeah, I haven't seen him yet.
I wonder what kind of person old Goggles really is. There must be more to him than meets the eye.
For idols, people like him are an absolute necessity. You'd be lost without them.
You would?
Station Plaza.
It's the Delusionscape entrance. Are we gonna go inside? It's the Delusionscape entrance.
No dice here either, huh?
Do you think maybe I can't see him anymore?
I mean, this is Goggles we're talking about. He's gotta be in AKIBA somewhere.
If he's anywhere at all.
What do you mean?
Well...
Does Ryu know something?
Man, where is this guy?
And I do apologize if you heard another voice. That was just my dad. He was looking for, like, some sort of, like, sunscreen medicine thing.
Maybe he's not in Akihabara anymore.
Akihabara is in a sealed loop right now, though. So he has to be. And besides, we haven't searched everywhere. So the fact that we can't find him doesn't necessarily mean... Wait, that's it! He must have seen it! Your idol event from before. Remember? He noticed there was something unusual about it. Which means...
He must be in my Delusionscape. Come on, Asahi. We have to hurry.
We have to head in there.
I'd like to buy some items if you don't mind.
Okay, before we head into the Idol Delusionscape, I am going to accept a few quests from Sharko real quick. Just real quick.
A save point. Remember to save often in games like this. Look, it's Sharko. Let's see what she has for us today. It's a clothing store. Shall
Okay.
we try on a few outfits?
Yeah, I'm just gonna accept a few of Sharko's quests because basically we gotta accept some of those quests.
Save point. Perhaps we could take a breather here.
Okay, so I guess we gotta head back to the Idol Delusionscape.
Are you headed into the Delusionscape?
Oh boy.
A save point. Perhaps we can take a breather here. It's an
I guess we gotta go to the deepest part of his Delusionscape.
It's fine.
No problem.
Everything's
Not so fast. That was
He's the cleared one.
Embers in my room. That was real quick.
Yeah.
It's an enemy. What should we do? It's an
Yeah,
enemy.
since this is the
What should we do?
last time we can actually do any of the sub-events, it's best to get them done quickly
Four enemies.
before we head into the internal Delusionscape.
You got two.
Hot.
Only one of them.
Get
We're in the
smashed.
home should we do? There's an enemy here. Maybe we can sneak past.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so sorry.
No
I didn't see
problem.
the
No, it's not your fault, Canada. It's not your fault.
You defeated
Do
one.
not blame yourself.
Only one enemy remains. Just hold on for longer. I
Whoa, away.
Now's your chance.
Okay.
A door.
You like this?
Shall we open it?
Let's see.
There's an enemy here. Maybe we can sneak past. There are only 2 enemies. I don't see how.
And I'll check some of the quest stuff in a bit, but I know one of the quests we have to head back to the Clockwork Delusion scape,
There's no enemy left.
which is taking down the Clockwork butterflies. Which we will do that probably in the next part, because I think we'll do the quests,
There's an enemy here.
like the last set of quests in the next part.
Let's win this.
I'll blow you away. Embers down.
And we'll also do the Mic Club. We'll do the Mic Club. We're probably going to do a lot of Mic Club episodes, probably. So I think we're going to actually do a couple of extra episodes
Are we going to fight?
before we make our way to the final Delusion scape.
There's an enemy here. Maybe we can sneak past. Are we headed beyond the door?
Okay. Let's just head here.
There's an enemy here.
Oh my gosh. There is no avoiding these enemies.
And there are only 2 enemies.
Wait, I also saw the perfume thing. Never actually used that, have I? I don't believe I did.
There's an enemy here. Maybe we can sneak past. It's an enemy. Are we going to fight?
Maybe there's some hidden secrets in some of the Delusion scapes, maybe.
Are we going to fight?
Okay, this is it. The last part before
It's an enemy. What should
finding
we do?
goggles.
It's an enemy. Are we going to fight?
No.
A save point. Remember to save.
Okay. There he is.
He really is here.
Mippity? Yo, Goggles, this is not a good place for you to be. You're in danger here. I noticed. But before we get you out of here, Mippity, did you want to give him a flyer?
Yeah.
Is something wrong?
No.
Mippity?
Megane? Would you please take one of these for me?
What's this?
My first step towards becoming the idol from Akihabara I've always wanted to be.
Wanted to be?
You really didn't get it, Asahi, did you?
What do you mean?
I'm not actually an idol. I want to be more than anything. But right now, I'm just a regular girl.
You're not an idol? But then why... Wait, no. Are you saying...
Megane, because you were here for me, I was able to live out my dream of becoming an idol.
Because I was here for you?
What?
So, my theory was correct.
A grand phantasm.
Without fans, an idol is nothing. She can't even rightfully call herself an idol. But I have fans. Or at least one fan. So it makes sense you'd have misunderstood the situation all this time.
This is all just too much to process.
Megane, you were my delusion, aren't you?
He's a delusion?
I'm a delusion? What's going on, Mippity?
We nullified the idol delusion, but my fan, the one called Megane, continued to exist.
Yeah, he did still exist.
So I met the criteria. I had fans, which made me an idol. Or made it so I could play idol for a while.
That's...
This really is the life I've always wanted for myself. But what kind of idol has no one who goes to see her? No one who worships her. I had that, though. I had Megane.
So that's it, then. That's
who I am. No one was selling Mippity goods. And there wasn't a single person who'd ever even heard of her before me.
It's all my fault. All my doing.
It's a story as old as time itself.
Goggles?
I knew there was something strange about this world. But I never thought that the strange thing would be me. But there's one thing I want to know. What does it mean for me to be a delusion? What's going to happen to me?
You'll...
As long as a delusion exists, the deluser will forever remain in the space between delusion and reality. But then, if that delusion is dispelled, everything about it will cease to exist. Or to have ever existed. Including you. That's the long and short of it anyway. And the specifics as they apply to you two are really up to you two.
Asahi.
So you're saying the only way for Mippity to return to her reality is for me to be snuffed out?
I can't believe that.
I can. I want to believe. And I want you to let me believe.
But why?
Well, it makes for a really touching ending to this NPC subplot, don't you think? And I can go out as Mippity's #1 fan. Provably, incontrovertibly, #1. So, Mippity, please erase me. Erase this false existence from your world. And when you meet your future fans, give them an extra wide smile. For me.
No, I can't.
And to try to remember, even if it's just a fleeting sensation, that you're loved. Remember that I existed. Your #1 fan. Megane Taro. Mippity. I believe in you.
Megane!
What are you going to do, Mippity?
My heart hurts so much. I should have known that even now, even with what's at stake, he'd have my back. That's exactly why. I have to show him what that support means to me.
Are you sure you can go through with it?
I have to. I have to nullify this delusion. I'm going to show him my gratitude with all of my strength.
What?
Only one enemy? Maybe
We're fighting this delusion again? Okay, it's weak against darkness, but it's not weak against electric. This is a...
Here we go.
Okay, it might be best if I stick with Ryu because this is her ending.
Here we go.
This one seems to be a lot more powerful than the previous. Okay. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh my goodness. I'm not doing like a lot of damage to this thing. Okay. Alright, well there's a bit of damage that's going on right now. Alright. Okay. Well, Kemi did say there were other delusions that they created. Okay, I might have to use another character to weaken this a little more, so I'll switch with Asahi. that as something that could trigger a boss battle.
Around we go!
Oh, it's true Idol Phantasm. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's a Neo life bottle. Why did I use that? That was not what I wanted to use. Well then. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I might want to stick with Asahi for a little bit. Okay, now it's Asahi's turn. Man, this guy's not taking, like, a lot of damage. Oh, jeez. Oh my goodness. Okay, the hell's going down. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. Alright. Oh my goodness.
Remember, I'm a party member.
Alright, this thing's almost down.
Wait, the enemy is resistant to that attack.
That's it for the true idol phantasm.
Now I can do even better. A+ and a sticker.
Candy shot.
Seriously, Skillin.
And that's it. We defeated the true idol grand phantasm.
And that's the end of the idol grand phantasm.
Yeah.
Huh? So, why am I still...
You've got a little spare time. You'll still be able to stick around until this endless day finally ends.
Oh, wow. That's wonderful.
Just be sure you don't leave here with any regrets, Goggles. Take what little time you have left to...
What are you talking about?
Huh? Well, you just said it was wonderful to be back. So I figured...
I mean, what kind of regrets would I have?
Huh?
I was just worried that because I didn't disappear, maybe I wasn't Nippety's #1 fan after all.
So you actually wanted to disappear?
No, but I wanted to go out the way I came in. I was born as Nippety's #1 fan, and I'll die that way.
Thank you, Megane. Even if I forget you, some piece of me will never let you go. My very first fan, Megane Taro. But right now, we have to go. We have a quest to finish.
You can do it, Nippety. I'll be behind you forever and ever and ever. Every step of the way.
Graphics Board 5000 presents Imagine Mode in its final form. Mimose. Chapter 8, My First Fan, Ryu Sub-Event End. So that's it, we got done with all of Ryu Mimose sub-events. Wow.
A save point.
Okay, let's go talk with Sharko and restock. Okay. Alright. What I'm gonna do... Oh my goodness, okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one more sub-event. Then after that, we're going to wrap things up, because basically...
Delusionscape entrance. Are we gonna go inside?
Because as much as I want to continue doing this and try to get all the sub-events done, it's going to get pretty late in the middle of the night, and it's already been 3 hours since we did this video. So yeah. So we're going to do one more sub-event, and then that's going to be it. Then we'll do the rest of the sub-events in the next part, and we'll do the quest also in the next part. So, do not fret, we will still do the quests and everything else.
Are you headed into
Alright.
the Delusionscape?
And the final sub-event we are going to do is for...
There's going to be an event.
You guessed it, Yamato Hongo. Here we go. We're doing one more sub-event. And then after that, we're ending this stream. Chapter 8, the final verse. Yamato sub-event.
Is it possible?
What's he up to? Looking for something?
Nope. Don't worry about it.
Every time you say that, you're looking for something, and every time I find out what, you might as well just say it.
Ah, fine. I'm looking for a trading card.
Now we're getting somewhere.
You've got to have a decent collection, right, Tachibana? Mind if I take a look?
I mean, sure, I guess. Here.
Just as I thought.
Care to loop me in?
Look, can you just come with me for a minute?
No problem. We looking for cards?
No, a person. Kyoya Izanagi.
Huh?
There's something I want to know about that sacred text of his.
Kind of a sudden lane change here, but sure. Let's go say hi.
Okay, so we gotta go find him.
I actually have quite a card collection.
And luckily, he's next to where the Chuni Delusionscape is. So like I said, guys, this will be the last sub-event we're going to do for tonight, because it's already been 3 hours that I did the stream, and some things took a lot of time. So whichever sub-events I don't get done with tonight, I'm going to do them in the next part. So don't worry, the other sub-events for Mizuki and whoever else will still be going.
Not in his usual spot, I see.
Where could he have gone off to?
Sounds like it's time for some legwork, as Saki would say. Come on.
But where would he go? I'm guessing he'll probably be at the Chuni Delusionscape. That's where I think he would be hiding.
Are you going to save our progress? Just be sure to pick the right spot.
Yeah, like I said, we'll do the other sub-events in the next part. And we're also going to do the quests also in the next part as well.
Damn. Not here either?
Memories. This is where he saved us from those stab-happy Yakuza. Good times. Pretty darned impressive, too. If he could take on a knife-wielding gang, he must be awfully strong.
Yeah. Stronger than anyone else.
Yamato? Why, though? Why did he save us? He must have had a reason, right?
No doubt about it. That's one thing I can be absolutely certain of.
So, what was it then?
To end it.
What does that mean?
That's what I want to know. Let's hurry up and find him so we can ask.
Okay, let's see. Let's try South Street.
Save point. Remember to save often in games like this. Are you going to buy any?
Maybe he's around here somewhere.
Get your new cards, people! Witness the dramatic conclusion to the Vanafan arc, told entirely through tiny flavor text.
That's a little odd, isn't it?
The conclusion!
Dang it! Stop bolting like that! Why does everyone I know always do that?
Hey! You!
Oh, welcome, welcome. Are you looking to buy yourself some trading cards?
You said this is the conclusion to the Vanafan arc?
Yep. Though I should have said it's the conclusion to Vanishing Fantasy in general. Because it is. Totally buried the lead.
What's it called?
Oh, the new set? Eternal Promise. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty viable.
Eternal Promise.
Make sure you don't miss this chance to pick up all the boosters while you can.
Hey, what's the deal?
We need to get out of here.
Where are we going? We still looking for Axeman?
Yeah, we've got to find him. And then, I've got a promise to fulfill.
A promise?
I don't get it. How could it all end like this?
What are you talking about?
Don't ask me. Ask the man himself. He's got to be in the Chuni Delusionscape.
Wait, are we finally gonna battle him?
I want to know what you get.
So are we finally gonna battle him in the Chuni Delusionscape? Wait.
A save point.
Just like Goggles, could he also be a delusion created by Yamato? I mean, it would make sense. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll let Yamato lead once we get to where we have to go. I think he's either waiting at the end of his Delusionscape, which is at the very end, or he's going to be waiting at the halfway mark.
What should we do?
So I guess those are some of our options. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I'll do the rest of the sub-events in the next part. After I'm done with after I'm done with this sub-event, I'll end the video right here.
It's an enemy. Are we going to fight? It's an enemy. Are we going to fight?
Okay.
It's an enemy. What should we do?
Okay. Let's check to see if he's hiding.
It's an enemy. What should we do?
Over here. Let's see if he is where we first met him.
If you're headed to the
Unless
door, please.
he's going to be waiting at the end.
A save point. Perhaps we can take a breather.
Yep,
here.
it's going to be at the end. Okay, let's get that done with. Now, like I said, once I'm done with this sub-event, we're going to wrap it up here.
Are we headed beyond the door? There's an enemy here. Maybe we can sneak past. It's an enemy. Are we going to fight? Oh, a door. Show. Are you planning to head back? If so, this is the way. It's an enemy. What should we do? There's an enemy here. Maybe we can sneak past. A save point.
Okay, just let me do something real quick here. Oh, we can now buy series free cards. Okay. Keep that in mind. We'll do them. Alright, I'm gonna buy these. Because basically they might come in handy at some point. Okay, this is it. And there he is. We'll have to face off against him now, I believe. I think. Unless we're facing off against the true Delusion. I'll still stick with the 4 that I have right now. Let's go. I'll switch to Yamato when we're in battle.
Yo, we're overdue for a conversation.
Could the time be upon us?
Wow, he actually was here after all.
Kilya, I didn't think I knew you, but I do. I know you better than anyone.
This is the last verse. The final entry into the sacred tome of the boy who composed the world.
I hadn't seen that in so long that I'd all but forgotten about it.
So, what's new with you guys? What are you talking about? Like, seriously, what?
About the sacred text. The answer to what should occupy that final blank page is right in front of us.
Still not really clarifying things here.
Altogether, the sacred text should have 100 pages. And in Vanafan, there are 100 different cards.
Wait, what are you saying?
The trading card game sweeping Akiba is the encroachment of the sacred text. And man, does it ever take me back. I wrote Freedom a long time ago. 1 page for each character. I crafted each and every one of their stories.
So you're saying you've got a second Delusion?
Yeah, the trading cards. And one of them is standing right before you.
The time has come. Let us commence your final trial.
He's a trading card?
A grand phantasm? Seriously?
Back when I was writing it, it consumed my every waking thought. Or, no, it was more than that. I lived it. What could I do to cap off that final page? The proper conclusion could make it into the greatest story ever told. But as time passed, it faded from my thoughts. I'd forgotten all about it. Now, I finally remember how dreams and delusions danced through my head as I pondered that last unwritable page. In spite of all my creativity, I never would have expected it to come back into my life like this.
So, when you said...
Yeah, stronger than anyone else.
Whoa.
The strongest, coolest, smartest character I'd ever created is the one who spawned from my delusion. That's you, isn't it? Kyoya Izanagi, the demon-eyed Avenger fated to save the world.
I am honored to finally make your acquaintance, World Composer.
What the hell do you mean by that? We've made each other's acquaintance time and time again already. And why didn't you ever tell me about all this? It's not like you never had the opportunity.
Do you not recognize the traits your hand writ unto me? Taciturn, cool-headed, needlessly mysterious.
Your personality isn't an excuse. And you talk way too much to be taciturn.
That's true.
Look, Kyoya, just tell me. Tell me how this tale ends. What sort of finale did I dream up in my delusion?
The composer conquers his delusion, then saves the world. A simple, oft-repeated tale, but a worthy one.
Oh, so now you get to ignore your personality traits?
If thou dost not nullify me, then the cycle of the never-ending day shall continue its grim march unto eternity.
But...
Save thy breath. The duty to carry this tale to its conclusion falls solely upon thee. Steel thy soul and fight.
Fine. If that's what I must do.
Yamato, will you be okay with this?
There's a question I heard somebody get asked in an interview once. When are you happiest as a writer?
Oh? And what was the answer?
When my characters take on lives of their own. When they start to speak words I didn't write, and take actions I didn't prescribe. And one of my characters is doing exactly that, right before my eyes. How could that not make me happy?
Spoken like a true author.
Say whatever you want. You ready, Kyoya? I'm gonna see this thing through to the very end. I'm gonna see the hell out of it.
Here we go.
The odds are in our favor.
Yamato! Yelling. Didn't hurt a bit. What the hell?
Okay, let's see. True Phantasm DX. Weak against electric, but not weak against earth and darkness.
Let's rock! Let's get down!
Down.
Around we go!
Here we go.
Here we go!
Here we go.
I got more in me. Check this!
Here we go.
Excuse me.
Give us the
I still got more in me. Go to hell! Locked and loaded. Uppercut! Right down! To the ground! Right down! To the ground! Uppercut! Eat this!
Okay.
Around we go! Gotcha! Get the hell!
Here we go.
I got more in me. Eat this! Let's rock!
Here we go.
Here we go.
Right. Oh. Man. barely doing any damage to this Grand Phantasm. Then again, this Grand Phantasm has a bit of a high defense power, so it would make sense why this one's a little bit more tricky. Good thing Ryu also knows some electric attacks. Yeah, I think probably some of the other videos for AKIBA'S Beat are going to be a little bit more shorter. This one I'm going to let it slide as a long video, even if it goes up to 4 hours, but let's hope it doesn't. Well, it will probably eventually if I don't beat this very quickly, but I will still try to beat it quickly as much as possible.
Around we go! Around we go!
Oh my gosh.
More in me. That's the enemy's weak point. Nice job. Here we go.
Oh my goodness.
I still got more in me.
Oh boy. Man, I am not doing a heck of a lot of damage to this thing. Okay. I probably might need to buy some upgrades probably at some point.
More in me.
Here we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna switch characters real quick just to really speed this up a little bit.
I still got more in me.
Good thing I got Kanata on my party. Otherwise, this would have been a bit of a nightmare. And Asahi is so far my most powerful character in this game.
Weak point. I need help. I'll do what I can. Here we go.
More in me.
It's over. Here we go.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, there we go. Now we're dealing some damage here.
Here we go.
Check this out.
Okay.
Here we
Oh boy. Come on, let us kick this monster's butt, this frog, who Asahi offended in a previous part, basically. Guys, I remember the one time he got hit by this thing, except it was not in its true form. But it's kind of weird now that we're facing it in its true form. And I believe it's going to ring true to Katomi, Reiji, and Mizuki.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
Here we go.
Yeah, after this battle, Asahi should level up by this point. And I might need to get some powerful trading cards at this point. Oh, I can switch, okay. That's it. That does it for the true Grand Phantasm.
As expected.
Asahi and Saki leveled up. And there goes the true Phantasm.
Is it gone?
With this, the sacred text at long last sees its conclusion.
Kill ya.
My return to the tome is imminent. The tale's true ending shall be sealed with my homecoming.
Wait. When this day finally ends, I don't think you'll get the chance to see each other again.
And once this is over, I'll rewrite the ending so we do.
Thou hast already brought my tale to its conclusion. The next story to focus on should be thine own.
Yeah. I'll bring this adventure to its end.
In my final moments, 'tis my honor to deliver this unto thee.
Wait. Is this?
Yes. 'Tis the final verse, composed unto the sacred book.
Thanks. I'll keep it close to me always.
Thou dost bear a noble countenance. It suits thee well, demon-eyed Avenger.
Thank you. I bid thee adieu, my friend. Farewell, Kyoya Izanagi. My strongest, greatest hero.
Taboo Seer Kaguya. Taboo seals skills, but boosts ATK by 100%. Graphics board 5000 presents image mode in its final form. Yamato to me, man. Chapter 8, the final verse. Yamato sub-event end. Okay, let's exit out of this delusion scape with the escape key. Oh my goodness. So we got a new trading card.
I actually quite a card.
And let's see, we still got a couple more sub-events still hiding around. And I believe we might have to wait a minute. Can we switch with Yoshino to see if Kotomi has a new sub-event? Let me see. Okay, yeah, there is. Or wait, was it always there? Let me make sure. Oh, no, okay. Well, I'll switch with Yoshino for this one because basically I think very soon we're gonna end up doing that. Okay, but right now it's time to wrap things up, shall we? So I'm sorry I couldn't do all the sub-events in this video, and I do apologize for some interruptions. I did have to do a couple things. I did have to go to the bathroom, and of course I did have to do the dishes tonight. So yeah, but well, we now nullified Asahi's delusion, but it looks like it wasn't clearly nullified as we thought, because it looks like every other delusion is now no longer nullified. But it looks like now we've got a long way to go. The end is near as we speak. But we still have a bit of more things to do before we take on the internal delusion scape. So you'll know more about that later on. So we'll do... I'm not going to do the internal delusion scape in the next part. There is no way I'm doing that in the next part. Because what I'm going to do from here on out, I'm going to mainly be focusing on completing whatever sub-events are still left. And we'll also complete whatever quests that Sharako still has left for us to complete. And of course, we're going to also do some more battles in the Might Club. Because the Might Club, we haven't done it so much, so it may be best to give the Might Club some love. And we'll also buy some more upgrades too. And find some more trading cards. But, as much as I'm going to continue doing the sub-events, we're going to save the remainder sub-events in the next part. So guys, that is going to be it for part 26 of my Let's Play of AKIBA'S Beat. I do apologize that this video was almost 4 hours long. Jeez, this is the longest video I did of AKIBA'S Beat. I know mainly we were doing the Castle Delusion Scape, but oh my goodness. Couldn't help myself but kept going. But I did say we were going to do some sub-events in this part, and I didn't want to leave those out and just save them for the next part. But, anyway, that is it for this part of my Let's Play of AKIBA'S Beat. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video as much as I have. And in the next part, we are going to be doing the remaining sub-events. We're going to do, hopefully, the sub-events for Mizuki, Saki, Reiji, Kotomi, Sharako, and Akemi. And thanks to this, and thanks to, like, time changes, we can actually change the times to separate timings. So this could actually help us a little bit more. Anyway, guys, in the next part, we're going to be doing the remaining sub-events for each of the characters. We're also going to be doing the remaining quests that Sharako has us complete. And we're going to do some things at the Might Club and hopefully find some more trading cards. So you guys do not want to miss what's going to happen on the next part of my Let's Play of AKIBA'S Beat. I know we're not going to be continuing for the main story for probably a little bit until I'm fully ready. But that's just how it is. Anyway, guys, like I said, in the next part, we're going to do the remaining sub-events for each of the characters for Reiji, Saki, Kotomi, Mizuki, Sharako, and Akemi. And we're also going to do some more quests for Miss Sharako, which includes going back to the Clockwork Delusion Scape. And, of course, we're going to hopefully do more of the Might Club. And, of course, find some rare trading cards. Hopefully to power up our characters a little bit more. And I guess all for me. So until next time, this is Xenonite XE6. Hope you guys have a great night, and I will see you guys in part 27 of my Let's Play of AKIBA'S Beat, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, farewell, and have a good night.